Yes, yes, y'all. And you don't stop. Yes, yes, y'all. And you don't stop. Yes, yes, y'all. And you don't stop. Yo ho ho. What's up, what's up, what's up? How do, bro? Still up here, like top shelf. Easily best show I've ever been to. I know it was like good for you guys, like you guys had like a bunch of shit happen or whatever, but top shelf. Yeah, boy. Oh. That's my Chad impression. Was that good? Shit is fire. Still fucking fire. I love this shit, bro. It never gets old. Oh, fuck, bro. Dude, I'm gonna be there, bro. I will be there. I'm not missing Wrecking Ball anymore. Ever. I just won't. Not that I have, obviously, but... Like, all those dudes that I went there with, I knew them from Cold Crew or from, like, the Gay Creeper cult. So that was, like, first off, the show was stacked, so I was definitely getting that up. You know what are we doing, bro? Let's just, you know what, fuck it. They'll filter in. Let's get you in here. I'll send you this request right now. Invite. There we go. Alright. I just sent you an invite. Yeah, what's up, Tony?
Yo!
Yo!
Hold on, I gotta fix this shit.
What's up, homie?
My fucking head's too big. God damn it. Let me try and angle this or something better. Ah, there we go.
There we go. What's good, man?
Dog? What's up, Derek? What's up, fucking Catechus? Andrew? Fucking
Yo. What's up, y'all?
Johnny? That kid fucking shreds. Johnny rocks fucking shrugs.
Hell yeah. Chili dog sucking time.
Own chili dogs, man.
Sucking down chili dogs like John Coog.
Right now, I'm sucking on Excuse to Celebrate by Division Brewing in Arlington, Texas. They're the ones that put out all the frozen soul beers. Fucking great. I've been doing great, Andrew. How about you?
I just got this water.
Oh,
just plain.
Oh, you just drinking water? Nah, dog. You better put something else in there.
No, bro. That ain't no water.
What is it? Oh, Coors Light. How did I know? I think it was the handlebar mustache that gave it away. Coors Light.
Hell yeah, boy.
Hell yeah. So what's up, Logan?
Fucking just chilling, man. Fucking, what I was saying before, though, yeah, that show was sick, though, man. I'm, oh, dude.
Yeah, it was fun. You got the shirt on, dude. Thank you for coming.
Dude, I'm gonna be there every time, as far as I know. As long as it's going on, I'll be there.
Yeah, we plan to make it like a, yearly thing or whatever.
Right.
We're doing one this year, and we hopefully got a little bit of a backing for it, so we might make it even more crazy than last year.
Not at the Haltom?
Fuck no. Fucking place, man. That was a fucking nightmare. It was a great show, and fucking shitloads of people showed up, but man, it was so hot. The people that ran the place were fucking idiots. It was just, I was up here, motherfucking nuking to Wales. What's up, Andy?
I was talking to, I believe, what's his name? The vocalist for Creeping Death?
Oh, Ross?
Yeah, I was talking to him.
Yeah.
And I saw them when he came here with Exhumed not that long ago, and I was talking to him, and I was telling him how like that show was fucking crazy, and like all the pictures I look at from that show, like literally everybody in the pictures, like everyone's shirts are soaked.
Yeah, there was 1,000 people in a room in the middle of summertime with no AC, literally at 126, 130 degrees. It was cooler outside than it was inside. That was for sure.
Yeah.
It was fucking crazy, man. It was dangerous.
Well, because I brought it up to him because I was watching this interview that him and their guitarist name is Trey, right?
Yeah, Trey.
Yeah, I was watching this interview they did, and they were talking. He was talking about how when he was on stage, he was like, "Man, I was starting to feel like something wasn't right. Like it was just too hot in there." And then like he was like, he's all talking about how he thought it was like heat stroke or something. And then I started thinking about it, and I was like, there was an instant that night where I was like, man, like I can't stand anymore, bro. I can't even stand. And then I was like, nah, maybe I'm stoned. Like maybe I'm drunk, whatever. Like,
no, man, like ambulances are showing up. People were fucking passing out, puking everywhere. Our good buddy Tanner, he's the one that edits a lot of our music videos and shit. He flew just to hang out with us, and he doesn't drink or anything. He was like chugging water all night. And dude, like right before we played, went outside and he was like in the parking lot puking everywhere. He just was like stroking, dude, heat stroke. It was dangerous. And a couple of the camera guys that we had to film the show, they were fucking like passing out, blacking out, having heat strokes too. It was fucked up, man.
Yeah, that was a crazy night.
Yeah, that was a crazy. Don't you fucking dare me, Mykel.
This fucking guy. That's a different channel, bro. You're thinking of the OnlyFans.
Yeah, yeah.
It's funny.
Oh, dude, frogs eating ass. They got really cool memes.
Speaking of frogs, you know who I discovered the other day?
Who's that?
Have you ever heard of the band Frog Mallet?
I have heard of them. I've never listened to them, but I've seen like there's some meme shit around them.
Bro, it's exactly what you would think it is.
Oh, hold on. Dan wants me to talk about Reptoids. Hold on 1 second. Let me grab something.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't know how much any of y'all know about Reptoids, but Daniel Granado gave me this book years ago from David Icke. He is a firm believer in the Reptoids, taking over the world. Here he is, normally, but I think somewhere in here there's a picture of him fucking butt-ass naked, talking about Reptoids, 9/11, and some crazy shit. Oh,
dang.
Yeah, I got to page 53, and I left a bookmarker of my grandma in there, and that's where I was reading it. But yeah, Reptoids, they feed off of our fear, alternate dimension, and like all this crazy shit. Anyways, back to drinking and death metal.
Fuck, I don't even remember what I was saying, man.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does.
Aliens are here. We're all gonna fucking die. Disclosure's coming.
As far as that goes, like, I feel like it'd just be asinine to believe that there isn't other life out there. Like, no joke, man. There's got to be.
But Logan, it's not out there. It's here.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, it's all around us. It's everywhere, man. Like we don't even know where they're at. Who knows what they look like, bro?
Reptoids. I already telling you this. The reptilian. No, I don't know.
That would be fucking gnarly.
Have I seen the movie? Look up with Dion. Yeah. I watched it the other weekend. It was pretty good. I think it was a decent reflection on capitalism and how fucking crazy people are about getting rich. They'd rather let everybody die, which is happening right now, and make money than do what's good for everybody else.
Yeah. We live in a weird world, man. But right now we honestly live in like. I was talking with a buddy about this. We live in a world where death metal is at a very fucking strong point right now.
Yeah, it is. No, it is. I think, well, not just death metal, man. I feel like a lot of music's at a very strong point right now.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I don't know what it is, man. I think even before the pandemic, it was kind of trending that way. And since the pandemic, a lot of people have just been reconnecting with like art, and different. So it's not just music,
Right.
film, and all kinds of shit. People are just I don't know, reconnecting with that stuff, and it's good. It's good for everybody.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Dude, that shit ain't legal in Idaho. I had to fucking throw away an ounce before I came across the state line.
I feel like that was you that was telling me that story.
Yeah, we gave fucking in a dispensary right on the border. He's like, really? Mykel did. He was like, really, an ounce? And we're like, yeah, dude, here you go.
Fuck, bro. That whoever got that was their lucky day, bro.
Yeah, it was. I mean, we got it for free anyway, so whatever. We'll pass it on. Spread the love.
Right. That's what weed's for.
Mm-hmm.
For sharing. A friend
right.
with weed is a friend indeed.
Indeed. Matt, or Mykel, I'm not showing you my bunk hole, dude. I mean, I can show you at practice if you really want to see it. If you're that curious. So me and Mykel, we slept together for like 45 days. Every day at tour, when we go back to the hotel room or whatever, me and Mykel, we always shared a bed together. And most nights he was pretty good at like minding his side of the bed, I'm minding my side. But we're about halfway through tour, and one night he rolls over and he kind of just like grabs me and spoons onto me, and I'm halfway awake and I'm just kind of like, oh, this feels nice. Instantly like realized that he grabbed me, and like pulled away real quick, and I just kind of didn't say anything and kind of giggled to myself. And then we talked about it later. Kind of funny, but Mykel, don't be scared, man.
Mikey Mike, that dude's funny. That shit's hilarious, dude. That was a gnarly tour. I had no idea how long it actually was till I seen you guys posting all the pictures and shit. I was like, dang, they like fucking went hard, bro.
Yeah, it was like 43 shows, man. Like 40 shows.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I feel like I was on. It might have been today. I was on Facebook. I seen Sam posted something about like some pictures from like your guys like early shows.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. I mean, this time flies, man.
Yeah, it does, man. It's well, I think just with fucking COVID and shit, man, like this last 2 years has just been really like fast but long, and like I don't know, it's hard to really judge it. It's like a lost year and a half. It just kind of like went by or something. Like I don't know. It's fucking.
Yeah, I could see what you mean by that. It was a little kind of a weird point in time for really everyone.
Oh yeah.
That was the year that you guys got all that snow in like what was it, like January or February or something?
That was 2021, so that was last year in February.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was crazy.
Dude, people died. A lot of people were without power and shit in like sub-zero temperatures, which for Texas is just fucking insane.
Yeah.
That's easy. I mean, it gets cold here, and maybe once or twice every other year it'll sleet, ice a little bit, but don't do that shit like you did last year. That was fucking nuts.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever heard of Texas getting snow, but then again, that was the only time I've ever been there.
Yeah. Oh, fucking Deaky V's in here. What's up, Deaky V? Hell yeah, brother.
We got Pit Lord in here too. You ever listen to Pit Lord?
No, but I saw old Crimson Cowboys in here. What up, Gate Creeper? Oh no, it's Darkest Cowboy. Who's Crimson Cowboy? I know that motherfucker.
Yeah, you're thinking of Darkest Cowboy, huh?
Yeah, I was like Darkest Cowboy.
That's Eric, right?
Yeah, too many cowboys. Oh, that's Thorin from Caustic. Yeah, that's right. That's Caustic. All these fucking cowboys.
They're everywhere, man.
They are.
So what's next for Frozen Soul?
Well, we haven't announced it yet, which is weird because we're supposed to announce it sometime this month. But I guess we will, since there's only 11 people in here. We're going out with Dying Fetus, Chelsea Grin, Body Snatcher, and Undeath. And starting late April through June, full U.S. and Canada. So we'll be out. We'll
Man,
be out.
that's a fucking stacked lineup. You guys are getting like killer fucking bands on your like shows.
Yeah, we got some. We got some. Yeah, we got some shit coming up after that. That like, all of us are like, whoa, really? Like, we've gotten approached by some shit that's just like, I don't know. We didn't ever think of it. That kind of stuff would happen, but you know,
Dang, man.
we're in these people's radar apparently, and we didn't know. So,
Damn.
yeah.
I mean, I assume in a good way.
No, yeah, no, absolutely,
Yeah,
great way.
I assume. Yeah.
Thick shit, like Matt Heffy from Trivium posted about us the other day being one of his favorite albums of the year and stuff. So, crazy shit like that. It's like, wow, man, I had no idea these people, at that level even were registering on their radar.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hmm?
I mean, it's a big community, but it's kind of a small community if you really look at it. I mean,
No, that's true.
nowadays with the internet and everything, there's so many bands and so many different different things going on everywhere, but at the same time it's all kind of like pretty close knit, pretty
Yeah,
tight knit.
yeah, and that's a great thing about like you were talking about, man. You're wanting to stay in contact with like people you don't know, outside Idaho and even your own scene and stuff like that. But that's where we're at these days with the internet. Is like all of us can kind of be more connected and a little
Right.
more to each other and keeping it a community, which is great. So
Yeah.
like when we go on tour, I can meet or see a bunch of friends that I've known off the internet for a while, but maybe never met in person, but I know them from like, a mutual thing on the internet or what shit we like and talk about. So it's
Right.
fucking really cool to catch up with people that way. Like when I met
Yeah.
you when you fucking came down to Haltom City, Texas for fucking Wrecking Ball. And
Fucking
I was
A,
like,
man.
you're dirty Riffs. And you're like, actually, I'm Logan. I'm like, oh, okay, Logan, nice to meet you.
You know what's funny is like I fucking tell that story a lot. Like I got home and I felt like a kid in a candy store, bro. Like I got home and I was like, yo, I was like at this show and like this like dude just like straight up recognized me. And it's my wife I'm telling. She's like, I don't listen to this stuff. I don't know. I don't know who these people are. I don't know what you're talking about. Like,
No, like this band, like they're cool or something.
just pumped on it.
Yeah.
That shit was fun, man. No, that was a fun time. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Thanks for coming down, man. That was cool.
I got to. I mean, honestly, if I had it my way, Texas is just one of those states I've always wanted to visit. I
Yeah.
think I've talked about that before. I've always been a huge Pantera fan. Like going to Dimebag's grave was the coolest thing ever for me. Like in all reality, I got there and I was like, as long as I get to go to this show and I get to at least go see Dime. Like
Yeah.
that'd be the very least I got to do.
Yeah, man.
And
That's like right down the street from my house is Grave, and one of my good old customers, Jr. He's buried there too.
dang.
Right down the street.
Yeah, it's just being a big Pantera fan, as you're walking there looking for the grave, you're just like, dang, like you know what you're doing, and then you get there, and it's really kind of a heavy moment, man. I don't
Yeah.
know if you were. I mean, I like to think everybody likes Pantera, so I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't
Look, man, I get all the controversy or hate for the band or like whatever, man. I really care. I grew up on Pantera. My dad's band used to play with them all the time in the '80s and shit. It's like I can't get away from it. It's in my blood, right? Like Pantera was like I was listening to that shit when I was like fucking 8 years old. You know what I mean? Like it's like
Yeah,
my parents are metalheads. Like Metallica, Slayer, and fucking Pantera. Those were the bands. That I just knew growing up, and Ozzy Osbourne, all that shit, because of my dad and my mom.
right.
And then as I became a teenager, I got into more crazy shit. But like, I love that shit, man. Like,
Oh,
I can't help it.
yeah.
The fucking
It's always good.
the
It's
home
always
video.
good to go back to that.
Yeah. Did you ever watch any of the home videos, the Pantera home videos? So
Yeah.
like, yeah, Yeah, all the home videos. That was like my fucking Bible when I was fucking
Yeah.
like 12 years old. You know, I fucking love that shit.
I actually,
If people still listen to Burzum, then I think Pantera is acceptable. I mean, hey, dude, I don't know about anybody out there hitting Pantera fucking advocating the shit that Varg is, so but whatever, you know.
well, is there actually like some kind of controversy with Pantera? I've never really like thought about it.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of shit you can look up and find controversy.
I
Phil,
guess.
you know, said a lot of fucking racist shit. He's done a lot of stupid stuff over the years. Like at Dime Bash 5 or 6 years ago, he did like a Nazi salute and yelled "White Power" and all that shit's fucking disgraceful and just
Yeah.
like you can't defend that shit, man.
No, no.
But you know, as far as what the music was at that time and place, you know, and if you just take it for that, you know, I don't know.
Right.
For me, it was it meant a lot to me, but it also like opened my eyes to like more extreme shit, like Domination. You know, when I heard that shit as a kid, how fast it was, I was like,
Right.
God, it gets me. I was like, fuck, like this is fucking sick. And then when I discovered like real like punk and real hardcore, like the fast shit, I was like, oh, this is that same shit. Like this is where they got that influence from. You know, like and
Right.
I connection in my mind, like this shit fucking is cool. You know, like they understand something cool. You know.
All right. So then, we'll out of all,
Sorry,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, you
I
go
was
ahead.
I was just gonna say like at the end of the day, any artist, especially any artist from like 60s, 70s, 80s, or later, are probably pieces of shit and done really fucked up things and have fucked up views and ideas and that we don't condone or share these days. But I don't know, man. Music and art are left open to personal interpretation, I believe. And what you get
Very
out of
true.
is what somebody else does is what they get out of it. And
You know,
that's fine.
I'm glad you say that because I have this buddy. I've known him for a
Hold on. Sorry, dude. Yeah, Pantera did cover Poison Idea. And Poison Idea is one of my all-time fucking favorite bands. My favorite U.S. hardcore punk band ever. They fucking rip. They took Japanese hardcore. They took metal. They took rock and roll. They took punk. They fucking slammed it all together. And Pantera did do a very good cover of that, and I have the 7-inch over here where one side's the Pantera version and the other side's the fucking Poison Idea. And it's really cool. If you
that
want to
is
see it,
sick.
I'll go dig it out.
What's up, Bryce? Got Bryce in the house. Crypt Keepers. But what I was saying was I've had this buddy who I've known for a really long time, and I revert back to this story all the time
Shit.
because as
Ed,
somebody who like
Ed
listens to metal, like,
just joined.
huh?
Ete from Japan just joined. They're one of my favorite Japanese hardcore punk bands. That's
Oh,
fucking
no shit.
yeah, yeah.
Hell
Listen,
yeah, hell yeah.
yeah,
But so I had this buddy, right, and I was picking him up one day, and I was playing Wretched Spawn in my car,
yeah,
and he gets in, and he's like, "Man, I don't understand how you can listen to this. Like, this just makes me want to beat the shit out of somebody." And I was like, "Bro, like that's because music is universal. We all perceive it a different in our own way. You know what I mean? What makes
right,
you want to beat the shit out of somebody could just make me happy."
yeah,
So, like, it's cool that you look at it that way because I've always gotten kind of metal as a genre gets a lot of flack for that kind of shit.
yeah. Well, it can, yeah. You know, especially certain genres of metal.
Right.
You
But
know,
it's always the more extreme side.
yeah. Uh-oh. Here's my kitty.
Oh shit.
This is where Frosty. This is Frost. It's Frosty.
Little Frost.
He's just a year old.
Dang, little dude.
Yeah, he's a little dude. He's getting long and noodly now, though. He's getting big.
One of those couch crawlers, huh?
Yeah, he's all over the place, man. Michael and Sam found him New Year's Day, 2021, in a ditch, and it was like freezing cold outside, soaking wet. Like
Damn.
sick, and I took him in, and we got him some meds and nursed him back to health. And
That's what's up.
He's my little kitty now. He's a good
Hell
boy.
yeah. Hell yeah. I haven't had a cat in a long time. Long time.
You know, cats are funny, man. Like, they are nothing like dogs, you know. Now, you tell that motherfucker, like, hey, man, come here. And they're
Like,
nah.
no, come here.
Yeah, over there. You know, they teach you, like, a different, like, patience, stuff like that. But I love him. I love Frost. He's fun. He loves to play and shit. He's crazy.
Yeah, I got two dogs. They're both fucking out of control.
Mm-hmm.
I swear, like collectively, they share a half a brain. No joke.
Yeah.
They're super sweet. Like one of them's he's a like a Chiweenie.
Yeah.
And he's kind of old, so he gets like kind of crotchety. But then I also have he's part German Shepherd, Lab, and Pit, and he's got like the brindle pattern. His name's Ozzy, and he's just a big dummy. He's a lover, but he likes to like try and play with Charlie, and Charlie's like old and crotchety, so he's just like, nah, bro.
Yeah, fuck
like,
up.
Yeah, get away from me. Like, I don't want to play stupid games, man. They're crazy though.
Andrew says, "What are my favorite 10 albums I own?"
That is a good question.
Man, that's kind of tough because I own a lot of records, but I can tell you a few that mean a lot to me personally. You know,
Like what are like the ones you always go back to?
oh, well, one of the top ones I always go back to. It isn't a one record; it's like 2 or 3 7-inches, like the early 7-inches of World Burns to Death. The first couple of World Burns to Death 7-inches. They were like a Texas like punk, hardcore punk band in the early 2000s around here that are just fucking brutally mean, and like the lyrics are all like super like, I don't know. A lot of them are talk about, you know, war, like World War II, and just like the atrocities of war, and like just very like I don't know, just brutal shit for a punk band. Like, they're more metal than most fucking like metal bands, dude. Like, straight World Burns to Death is fucking sick. And Jack Control is he's one of my good friends, the lead singer of that band. He also played in Severed Head Estate and a bunch of other like kind of like famous bands in that realm.
Right.
And he was like the dude that took me and my bands in and like got us into like the other scenes, and was like took us under his wing. Was like, these kids are cool, you know, because he was like
Right.
already like a really cool fucking dude. And
Yeah.
now he's pretty well known for Enormous Store mastering. He does a lot of mastering for like big bands. Like, he's done the last few Dark Throne records. He even did Crypt of Ice. Like, he mastered, you know, Frozen Soul and stuff like that. He's mastered all my band's records, and he's just a homie and like somebody I look up to, and I just love his records. Like, Totalitarian Sodomy, that album is just fucking top notch, dude. Just fucking top notch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Hell
not
yeah.
death at all, but it's fucking brutal. It's fucking brutal. Yeah.
Right on. Hell yeah. Yeah, I have a few that I've been going back to like a lot. But for the most part, let's see. The four-way split with Gate Creeper, Outer Heaven.
Yeah.
I play that one a lot. That one I always go to often. Do you ever listen to any like country music? Like modern country? Yeah?
Okay, so as far as modern country goes, like Tyler Childers and, you know, Sturgill Simpson and, you know, Chris Stapleton, you know, shit like that. Yeah, like I like a lot of old country, dude. Like a lot of old 50s and 40s country and shit like that.
Right.
Western swing kind of shit. You know, that shit's cool.
Yeah. How do you feel
Even
about
disco country.
being in Texas? How do you feel about Charlie Crockett?
You know what's weird, man, is like that name has been coming around a lot, and Mykel likes it. Mykel and Chad like Charlie Crockett a lot from Frozen Soul, and we listened to a little bit on the road, and it really didn't click with me. I didn't really care for his voice. No, no, I really didn't. I guess I need to revisit it a little bit, but Yeah, George Jones is the shit. Yeah, you're
George
right.
Jones,
But
George Jones and Sturgill, Bryce. Sturgill's dope.
oh, Sturgill Simpson's great. I actually heard a rumor that he's not going to be performing anymore.
I feel like I've heard that before too, but I thought performing. I guess that's different than releasing music.
Yeah, I heard something like his fucking throat's fucked up and like he might not be performing anymore.
That last album he just did was good.
True. Yeah.
So yeah. Coulter Wall. You ever listen to Coulter Wall?
No, never heard Coulter Wall.
Coulter Wall's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's definitely got that. I don't know why he kind of reminds me of Waylon Jennings as far as his voice.
Well, I love Waylon Jennings. I love outlaw country. Like Willie Nelson's one of my favorites. I actually met Willie Nelson's drummer earlier this week up at work. He came in.
Oh, wow.
Some English, Billy English, I think is his name, and that was really cool because he played on Redheaded Stranger, which is I love that record a lot. My favorite Texas country artist is probably Ernest Tubb. I fucking love Ernest Tubb. That shit. You never heard Ernest Tubb? Ernest Tubb, yeah, Ernest Tubb and the Texas Troubadours, dude. That shit's badass.
I will check that out. That already sounds dope. You can. I feel like country artists, you can always tell who's going to be the dope ones.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Ernest Tubb and all those motherfuckers, dude. They're like decked out head to toe with the old school fucking, rhinestone fucking suits and fucking.
No.
Those motherfuckers were swanky, dude. And that was like 40s, 50s, 60s. Like he made it big in the 40s, and that shit was really cool. But the 50s and 60s, that shit was fucking pretty rad. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, just
so
watch.
What have you been listening to as far as death metal lately?
Lately, man, kind of been all over the place, newer bands, I really love Undeath, Mortiferum. I like their last album really a lot. I love their demos. Cerebral Rot, I like a lot of their earlier stuff. The last record kind of left me underwhelmed, to be honest. Like, it was good, but it didn't. It's kind of just that whole record was just kind of like, just kind of went through.
Yeah, it was just coasting the whole time.
Yeah, it's just kind of coasting, Wharflurch, they got some great songs.
Oh yeah.
Mykel's a cool dude. I've known that guy for a long time. Still Bearing Hand, my other band. We played with one of his other bands, a few years ago out in fucking Gainesville, Florida and shit. So they're cool guys. But man, I kind of go back to just the shit I grew up on. Like, I still listen to Heartwork, Carcass, all the fucking time.
Oh yeah.
Corpse, Bolt Thrower, just all this classic shit. I mean, I listen to be honest, man, more than anything these days, I listen to a lot of like synth pop and fucking dance shit and like listen to like, I don't know, funk stuff and like I've always been into like punk and stuff like that. So I go back and listen to my like bands like Sacrilege. I fucking love Sacrilege. They're like the precursor to Bolt Thrower.
Right.
Came out in '84. I love all that early UK crust punk, proto metal shit. Drab Majesty. Yeah, man. Who is Aussie Andrews? I feel like we should hang out. He's fucking keeps saying the same cool shit I like. I love Drab Majesty. Then I Trust, Twin Tribes, all that bullshit too. Death metal, I'm very picky on, man. I've always been picky with death metal. I've always, I love black metal. I love crust. I love extreme shit. But death metal is always like, I'm not like a dude who's like, can put on any death metal record and be like, yeah, this is cool. Or like brutal death record and be like, yeah, this is cool. I'm real picky on that shit. I've always been very picky.
Would you consider yourself like a gatekeeper for any bands? I just heard that term the other day. I've never heard it before.
I'll say this.
I think it's hilarious.
I used to be a gatekeeper for a lot of stuff, for like, especially like the more like cool, like Swedish punk, Japanese punk, and like the cooler sides of like punk. I used to be a very big gatekeeper on, and even metal. But as I've gotten older, I'm like, that's so fucking lame. I just like, I don't care. Like, I really just want people to know about the shit because we all come from different places. You know what I mean? Like, we don't have the same experience growing up or the same people showing us stuff. So I'm just happy that people are finding stuff, and I want to encourage them to find more shit and listen to different stuff, and just enjoy fucking music, man. Like I do. I had a lot of gatekeepers with me when I came. I had to like prove my place or like whatever. And I guess
Right.
it like weeds out the fucking people that shouldn't be there or whatever. But also, like, fuck all that.
Yeah. If
I don't want
everybody's having a good time and enjoying themselves and having fun, that's all that matters.
Yeah, man, and kids are kids, I'm like, whatever, dude. Like, if, I don't know, like, if you get into Frozen Soul and then we can show you some cooler bands or whatever, even better. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
if you only like some fucking, whatever hardcore band, that's cool too. Like, I don't care, just like, enjoy shit.
Everybody's got their thing,
Yeah, totally. I mean, I got my thing, and definitely what a lot of others like.
Yeah. So, I know you collect like records and stuff. Yeah, you got a good collection of records going. Do you collect tapes?
A little bit. I've always collected more records and 7 inches more than tapes, but I do got a little bit of a tape selection. Yeah,
I actually just recently started doing that, and I actually did. I did get this one in the mail the other day.
Oh, the combat split? Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's right.
So that was good. I actually did. That was the other one I was going to show you because there's another Texas one. Did you hear that new Malignant Altar?
Yeah, I have. I actually was jamming it today. I ordered my four-sided long sleeve, and it still hasn't came in yet. I'm like waiting on it. Yeah, dude. Oh, Devour. Yeah. Is that the Corpse Gristle?
Huh?
Is that the Corpse Gristle reissue? Who put that out?
Corpse Gristle.
Yeah, Corpse Gristle. That's cool.
It's like the EP or whatever.
Yeah, that's tight.
That's Is this the so? I love Devourment. I've really liked everything I've ever heard by them. But isn't this what ones was Wayne on?
I know. Don't get me in the line, dude. I have no idea.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I know he was only on a couple of them, wasn't he?
Sure.
Are you not a Devourment guy?
I mean, I like those dudes and I like their live shit, but no, I've never been like a brutal death guy. Yeah, Mykel, he can tell you anything about Devourment. Like, he can tell you anything about any brutal death metal band, and I'll just be like, ask me about like, UK 82 or, some crazy fucking shit like that. I'll tell you some shit about that,
Oh, since we got Mykel in here, I know. I feel like everybody's a fan of this, and I might be wrong a lot, but I don't think I'm wrong about this. Bam!
Yeah, Mortician's great.
Fucking Chainsaw Dismemberment reissue. It's a reissue, but it's hard to find a copy of this on anything.
Yeah, no, that's a fucking sick ass album.
Yeah, by far, probably. That's one of my favorite ones by them for sure.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite too. It's got Cannibal Holocaust or not Cannibal Holocaust, but it's got fucking all those songs on it.
Yeah, that's probably the longest tape I own. Like 30 like 1-2 minute songs.
Yeah.
But yeah, that new Malignant Altar was dope though. Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. It's definitely a step up from their first one or their demo or whatever, which I like too. I love Dauber's drumming. He's got kind of like a real jazz kind of fucking.
That's what I was just gonna say. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a very jazzy drummer, and they're all cool dudes, man. I've known Bo, the guitar player, since like, fuck, man, like 2004.
Oh, really?
When my punk band, one of my first punk bands, Unit 21, we went down to Houston and we played with his punk band called Race Against Time, which is also the other guitar player's name is Dave, and he plays in PLF. I don't know if you ever heard PLF or Oath of Cruelty. He plays in both of those bands.
Oh yeah, I think I've heard.
DLF,
Oh,
yeah, it's fucking grindcore band from Houston. They're fucking big. But yeah, Race Against Time was Bo and Dave, and they were like the first punk hardcore band in Texas really playing like a Japanese like hardcore punk style, which I love Japanese hardcore like a lot. So it was really cool when we went down there. I was like, fuck. And then after that, Bo started playing in Machine Gun Romantics, which was like a really sick power violence band. And then he went on to like Insect Warfare, and then some other side project. And then Dauber, the drummer from Malignant Altar, also played in Insect Warfare. And then now they're doing Malignant Altar, which is sick, you know.
yeah.
We Frozen Soul, we did a little tour earlier this summer, summer of 2021, with Goat Whore and Necrofire, which is pretty much half of Malignant Altar, but in a
Oh,
black.
really?
So yeah,
Okay.
Josh, the other guitar player, Dauber, and then Matt, the bass player from Malignant Altar, and the bass player from Necrofire, they all play in a black metal band called Necrofire, and we all do that. Well, I love Gism, dude. My old band, Asti. This dude's fucking cool. My other band, Obstruction, we toured Japan back in 2017. We actually played a private party with Gism and Deathside and Crude and Hakadate. And that shit was fucking sick. Skevi, the singer, is a fucking insane motherfucker. I'm gonna have to friend this guy when I get done. I don't know. He's really cool. He knows what's...
I'm trying to figure out if. Do you know him?
I have no idea who he is. I mean, maybe I'm friends with him, but he keeps name dropping all these cool fucking bands that I like, and yeah, he has some my top all-time favorite bands.
Huh.
Yeah, Riff Savant, yes, With Sympathy is one of my favorite Ministry tracks. I love that album. It's total synth pop dance record. It's a fucking great album.
I'm gonna have to check out some of these bands, man.
Yeah, you know, we talked about this when we were when I was in Idaho. You were trying to ask me about hardcore, and I was like, "Yeah, hardcore sucks. Let me tell you about punk." Let me tell you about all these fucking cool punk bands. Hardcore is fucking whatever. Let me tell you about this more like obscure, upstream shit. Yeah. So the singer Sakevi from Gism, yes, back in the '80s, he would come out and attack the crowds. And one of the shows, he had a fucking handgun. He put blanks in it and would grab people from the crowd and put it to their head and pull the trigger. He also came out with a fucking flamethrower at one of his shows and was like fucking flame motherfuckers and like attacking people with chains and all that shit. Okay, Mykel Riffs. Yo, Chris, y'all Slayer cover was sick. Who played the solo on it? I played the solo on it. Will there be solos in the future? Yes, there will be more solos in the future with Frozen Soul. Yes, for sure.
I'm really glad you guys did that cover too.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I think it was a cover that I don't think anybody expected, you know, from Frozen Soul was a Slayer cover. But it was also something we were in the studio. We're like, let's do a cover. And we're like, what should we do? And then Mykel, I think, was like, hey, let's do Mandatory Suicide. So we just learned it on the spot and did it. You know, like literally learned it
That
right
is
there.
definitely one of my favorite Slayer songs too.
Yeah. Declone, Crypt Keepers. Declone is fucking badass. I played with them a few times in Japan as well. And they were fucking sick while they were a band. Sucks they're not a band no more though.
So check this shit out. I got this a long time ago. Well, not a long time ago, like last year maybe.
Oh yeah, from Decibel Magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
For some reason, I got the Hornet's Nest one too, the Power Trip one.
Yeah.
And I can't play either of them because the hole is too small for the player.
Oh, you can just push it over.
I know. That's what I was thinking about doing, but I was like, I felt like forcing, bro.
Well, the thing with Flexies is, dude, you can only play it so many times. Crypt Keepers, are you from Texas, dude? I've went to every fucking Chaos and Chaos and played a majority of them with one of my crazy bands.
I forget where Brett is at. I feel like he's in Arkansas.
Arkansas? I mean, fuck, he's talking about Chaos and Chaos. I love Chaos and Chaos.
Right, Bryce?
That's where I became friends with all my Japanese friends back in like 2005 and started touring.
Oklahoma.
Oh, okay. Sorry, bro. Moved to Texas. Is Crypt Keeper's a man? What is it?
No, his name's Bryce. He's a cool dude. He makes like these like. Have you ever seen the coffin like tape shelves? They're like shaped like coffins and shit. He makes those.
Oh, cool. I feel like
He does like a lot of woodwork and stuff.
he's definitely over 30 if he knows about chaos and chaos. I'm 38, so like he's got to be like 34 plus, you know. Those are. I saw fucking Bolt Thrower at the last Chaos and Chaos back in 2013. That was fucking 36. Yeah, he's got to be my age. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, that was fucking. What black metal bands do I like? I like a lot of black metal, man. You know, I like Marduk. I like Dark Throne. I like more rock shit. I like Vaughn. You know, I don't know. I like the more like first wave, second wave black metal. The more punky shit, the better. You know, if it sounds like some motherfucker doesn't know how to play guitar, then I like it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm into. You know?
The raw shit.
Raw shit. Yeah, that's me in general with music. Like, if it sounds like you just learned how to, like, you just picked up an instrument, I'm probably gonna do it. You know? If it sounds like college and studied how to play guitar, I'm gonna hate it.
Yeah, I think we were talking about that when you guys were here. I'm not a fan of the kind of genty kind of stuff.
Nah. I mean, hey, it has its place, I guess, but it's not for me.
It does, yeah. I mean, it's definitely like I'm not saying anyone who does that isn't talented or anything. That's definitely talent, but like, it's not really my cup of tea, I guess.
Nah, I never listened to Pale Swordsman, Andrew. I don't know what that is. You have to send it to me.
Pale Swordsman.
Yeah.
Did you hear that new Dark Throne album?
Pale Nazarene, Beharit, you know, like all that shit. What's up?
Did you hear that new Dark Throne? The last one?
I listened to a couple songs, and I was like, eh. So, like, Dark Throne, man. So, first couple black metal albums, like Transylvania Hunger and Honor That and that shit. I love those. And they went man for a minute, and then I really got back into them when Hate Them, and the album before that came out. Those two albums were great. My favorite though was when they kind of started taking like a punk and like old school metal approach with The Cult Is Alive. Like when that album came out, The Cult Is Alive, man, I fucking love that album. My buddy Dan, I don't know if he's still in here in the chat or not, but we lived together at the time. We played in a bunch of bands together back in the day, and he actually got that record and brought it to the house. And man, we jammed that fucking album like nonstop, dude. It had like fucking Graveyard Sluts on it and like all these fucking like songs. They're all just like rocking as fuck. It's like a very Celtic Frost meets punk meets black metal approach. Like I love Celtic Frost and Hellhammer and shit like that.
Yeah.
And that album, I love that. I love all their punky stuff a lot. And like, you know, Transylvania Hunger and Under a Funeral Moon or whatever the album is. I like that shit too. I like the most.
Yeah, that kind of you can kind of hear that a little bit in the Steel Bearing Hand stuff.
Yeah. Me and Wyatt both love. Well, Still Bearing Hand. The name Still Bearing Hand comes from a Celtic Frost song. So like,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff's pretty good too. I've been meaning to get a tape copy, but I can't find them anymore.
Yeah, they sold out pretty quick, didn't they?
Everything sells out pretty quick now.
Yeah.
I feel like especially with metal, you got to stay current with it, or else you just fall. You fall behind.
Yeah.
You got to find.
Chad at Carbonized Records Chad from Necrot, the drummer. He did a really good job promoting our album and putting it out there and getting a bunch of variants out for it, man. I really can't thank that dude enough. Like, Still Bearing Hands, a band I love a lot, and I feel like has always been a great band and deserves a level of recognition that it's never got. And I feel like Chad did a really good job of getting it out there enough for people to see it, to, you know, decide whether or not they like it or not. And it was received really well, man. You know, we were on a lot of top 10, Earless, and even Sam from Banger TV, you know, the guy who did the whole metal documentary, put it as one of his top underground albums, and I was, hey dude, thank you so much, because Wyatt, the lead guitarist and singer, is such an incredible musician, man. He's a fucking great guitar player, great vocalist, an insanely good drummer. He doesn't even play drums and stuff. He plays drums in a bunch of other bands, and it's just like that dude needs some recognition. He's a great guy.
Right on. Yeah, that is a killer album, man.
Thank you.
So
Yes, that is a sick drummer. I love Nick Rott. He fucking hits hard as fuck.
someone mentioned Turnstile. Well, how do you feel about Turnstile? I haven't heard them yet, but everyone describes it as hardcore, but it doesn't sound like hardcore to me.
Well, they used to be a hardcore band, and I think they still are in some aspect. Me personally, I fucking love that record.
Really?
You know, oh man, it's very poppy, and like they got some like keyboards and like synthy shit on it. Yeah, Bastum is badass. More, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted by frog seed piss or seeding gas, whatever it is.
Eating ass.
Frog, yeah. Yeah, his other band Mortuous is fucking sick too, by the way.
Yeah.
But nah, man, I really liked it. It's fun album. It's like, I don't know. It's like it's a fun record. It's happy and poppy, and like it reminds me of like the good parts of the '90s, like that I
Yeah.
like. I mean, I guess I could be a fucking hardcore elitist and be like, man, it fucking sucks. But I'd just be lying to myself, I like it. Like,
Yeah. Would you consider it one of those guilty pleasures? Or is that something just straight up like that's what's up?
bro, I don't have a guilty pleasure. I will fucking tell you any band I like, any synth pop dance fucking band. The singier, the dancier, the fucking better for me. I fucking love to dance. I don't give a fuck. If you want to fucking act too cool for school, that's on you, dude. I don't have time for that shit. Like, I don't fucking care. I'm fucking
Hell
too
yeah.
shit.
Right. I feel that.
I ain't got nothing to prove, man. Too old, too cold, dude.
Fucking A. F-N-A, Cotton. I always said people that GIF. I've said that to you before. Do you know what that's from?
What was that?
You know that GIF? I've sent you that GIF before, the F&A Cotton one.
No, I don't know what it's from.
No? Have you seen Dodgeball?
Ah, man, a long time ago. I don't remember it though. Look, man, I don't remember any movies. I can't quote a TV show for fuck. Like all my friends can quote all these lines from shows and shit. I listen to music, bro. Me and my girlfriend, we're fucking jamming music. We're dancing around the house. We're cooking shit. We're having fun, dude. We
Hell yeah.
watch their TV show every now and then. But mainly, we're fucking listening to music, man. That's all I do.
Yeah. My buddy actually, he kind of like, he came over one day, one of my buddies I used to work with, and I was just sitting down here listening to music. And he comes in my room. He's all, what are you doing? And I'm literally just chilling, like scrolling on my phone, like staring at a record player. You know what I mean? He's like, bro, it's like it's the 70s in here. Like, you ain't got shit going on in here. You're just staring at a fucking turntable. Like, yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Like, just chilling.
yeah, I'm having fun, man. Yeah, that's what I do. Me and my girlfriend, we listen to music. That's what we do mainly. Riff Savant said, "How are y'all able to craft a sound that sonically sounds icy with a band named Frozen Soul from Texas?" Well, yeah, we're from Texas. It's pretty hot. I think we just kind of had like a concept and a feel for an approach of a sound that we're going for, and just kind of went for it. But I'll tell you this, and this is a true story. When we were recording Crypt Device in the studio that we were recording in, it was in March, and it was fucking freezing cold in that studio. I'm not even joking. Like, it literally was freezing cold to the point that even Mykel, he couldn't even play guitar. His hands were like cramped up and like just cold. Couldn't even play. So we actually had to go to a Walmart and buy a space heater because there was no heater in that studio just to fucking crank up the heat so he could actually record the riffs, you know. And that was right when COVID hit too, so everything went into lockdown and like all this crazy shit was happening that same week. But I think maybe the freezing cold and our hands hurting us so much like contributed to it, you know, a little bit. And
Yeah.
the producer, you know, Daniel was fucking freezing his ass off too. So
You guys did the original Wrecking Ball in a freezer, right?
yeah, we did. Yeah, we recorded that in an industrial freezer.
That shit was gnarly. I still
Yeah,
have not played mine. I need to get a fucking. I want a VHS player. I need to find one.
yeah, dude, I don't know if there's any of those VHSs left, man. Did you already get one?
No, I have one.
Oh, you have one? Okay, good.
Yeah, you guys signed it. I brought it to Texas, and you guys all signed it.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, I'm sure you've signed a lot of things, so.
Yeah, but definitely play it because every single one of those VHSs is redubbed on reclaimed film. So
Really?
yes, so everyone is completely different, and we have no idea what's on some of these VHS tapes. Some of them are ice skating, some of them are like nature documentary, some of them are just random home family videos. So when you play it all the way to the end and let us know what's on there because there could be some fucking crazy shit on there, as far as we know.
Yeah, I kind of assumed because of that.
Yeah, it's literally over a reclaimed VHS that we just redubbed them.
I mean, it makes sense. Like nowadays, you would kind of have to do that.
Yeah.
Like, there's not really a high demand for like VHS, I guess, so that they have a lot made everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we could have gotten like blank ones. Our friend did them for us, but we thought it would be cooler. We just thought it was cooler to do it over reclaimed VHS, you know. He went
Yeah.
out and bought all these like dollar store VHS tapes and we just fucking redubbed them, you know.
Yeah, that's what's up. I really wish I could have got my hands on one of those the coffin rot
Oh,
soul molder tapes.
yeah. Yeah, that was before I was in the band when they played that show.
I don't think I've even heard anything from it. But I mean, I've probably heard all the songs, but
Yeah, actually, I think Eric from Plague Years filled in for that tour. He was actually playing second guitar on that tour.
so Frozen Soul has been a touring band for the last 2 years.
Well, 2019 is when they first started touring.
So 3.
Yeah, so I missed the first like one tour, two tours maybe. Like the second tour they did was with Still Bearing Hands. So I was there, but I wasn't at the time. I was just playing in Still Bearing Hand.
I'm excited for this new stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
I know you guys have been working on it for a while.
Yeah, we have. We got like fucking 17 songs we've been fucking dicking around with, trying to narrow down and refine. So we basically got the next 3 months to wrap all that up, and then we go on tour with Dying Fetus for 2 months or whatever it is, and then when we come back, we're gonna record the album. So it's out by 2023 for these other crazy tours that I can't announce yet that are just like mind-boggling to me that we were even asked to do. So yeah.
That Dying Fetus tour is in Canada, right? That's where it starts.
No, it's a full U.S. tour. It actually starts.
Okay.
Yeah, it starts in Baltimore, Maryland. But that Canada date that we announced, you know, a couple weeks ago is a festival. That's why we had to announce it early before the actual tour. But we're playing a few shows in Canada and as well as a shitload of shows in the U.S.
Yeah, that last lineup was fucking stacked, and now you guys got another stacked ass lineup.
Yeah, this one, Dying Fetus, Chelsea Grin, Body Snatcher, us, and Undeath. So that's fucking sick, you know.
Yeah, I do dig Undeath. I have heard they put on a killer show.
Yeah, they're great dudes, man. I love those kids. They're super cool, man.
I actually just got the compilation tape that they had or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about with like the demo and the EP on there, and then the live one,
Yeah.
stream, whatever.
Yeah, they're about to drop some new.
I
I was
saw that
seeing
on
the
their
teaser.
Instagram.
Yeah, they're about to drop some new. That's be
I
cool.
know. I'm excited for that shit.
Crypt Keeper says, "What's my favorite Texas band, past or present?" Well, for me personally, being somebody that's grown up in the punk scene, it would be Spasm 151 from Dallas. And then that's my favorite punk band. My favorite metal band from Texas, for me growing up, being more in the punk and crust shit, would be Garuda from Fort Worth. Garuda was fucking amazing. They actually got signed to Relapse Records back in the day, and they broke up before they put out the album. But Garuda and Spasm 151, followed up by World Burns to Death, were probably my favorite fucking Texas bands.
Texas has
And
got a really good music.
And rigor mortis, and I can fucking lie about some other shit that I love too. But for me, in my heart, those are the bands. Hey, fucking Chris Creighton's in here. What's up, Chris?
I'm pretty sure you can wave at him.
Oh, fucking wave us.
Like someone in the yeah.
Hi, Chris Creighton. Oh, you love Wiccans? Wiccans is cool. They were really cool, like punk hardcore band in the turn of the teens. I actually personally did not like that wave of weirdo, mysterious guy hardcore when it first came out. I didn't click with it at first because I was always more in the like crust shit. But then after a while, yeah, it grew on me. I love Adam, the lead singer. We actually were friends growing up and stuff. But if you like Wiccans, check out my other band, Obstruction. It's a sick like totalitarian influence like DB band. Sorry, I'm just talking to Crypt Keeper and not you, Logan. He's just like Crypt Keeper and the other guy. They just keep dropping all these fucking bands I like. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
you're good, man. You're good. That's what we're here for, dude. Just chilling.
But yeah, I do like Wiccans. I love Peyton, the guitar player, super sweetheart. I fucking love Peyton. So, anyways,
I haven't heard Wiccans.
they're cool hardcore. Dude, I can send you all this shit. They're like a hardcore punk band. They're really cool.
I'm trying to remember what other stuff you've sent me before.
Peyton is a good dude. Peyton's a sweetheart. You just tell me. I'll send you a bunch of shit, Logan. Like I'll explain this punk thing to you.
See, because I started out listening. I think I've told you about that. When I first like kind of got into music, it was all about punk, but I was really really young, so it was like the kindergarten punk. You know what I mean? Like the Ramones, Sex Pistols, the shit everybody gets into right off the bat.
Right, which is cool, but there's a whole nother like, it's like metal, right? You know what I mean?
Right.
There's like genres and more extreme stuff, and like punk's the same way, man. There's levels of it that like you can only get to if you're like a diehard or if you're really searching for it. You know what I mean? Like,
right. I think the furthest I've ever really got into punk was like Leftover Crack, Choking Victim, Casualties. What was the other one I was just thinking of? Oh, I like Transplants. I don't care what anybody says. I like Transplants.
Yeah, that's all very entry level stuff. Casualties are like extreme punk.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, there's way cooler stuff than that.
Circle Jerks, Adolescence.
I love the Adolescence. Hey, dude, that Blue album, Adolescence, the Blue record, still to this day one of my favorite fucking records. The guitar melodies, the fucking like, dude, that album is fucking great. Like musically, fucking great.
I was actually supposed to go see them with Circle Jerks in Boise, and that's when like everything kind of stopped.
Oh yeah, I like Circle Jerks. I've seen fucking god damn it, what's the singer from the Circle Jerks name? Fucking crazy fucking.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm spacing this. I know his fucking name. Anyways, I've seen him do like a spoken word and shit. Fucking crazy.
Oh, no shit.
He said, when I saw Frozen Soul in Indianapolis, it felt like y'all had a strange energy similar to WWE. Is that the direct correlation? Or are y'all just that tough? No, we are just that tough. Like, I mean,
You-
WWE is cool, but we are just literally that. That's how tough we are. We will body slam you. So, yeah, don't. I mean, especially Sam. She'll fucking kick you right in the face. Don't fuck with Sam, dude.
Bro,
Sam,
at that show at the Shredder, like the stage, I mean, I don't know, maybe from your end it was a little bigger, but from our end, like there's no barrier. And Chad's got that big ass fucking heavy mic stand.
yeah.
Like it's like there's motherfuckers on the stage. Like I thought I was about to get fucking smashed by that thing. I was like, fuck it, dude. If I go out here, this is where I'm going out, bro.
Yeah, that's what we're talking, man. We like everybody to be scared for their lives when they see us play, and I'm like worried we're gonna hurt them because if we fell over, we would probably hurt you. Like, most of us are pretty fucking big in this man.
Yeah, dude, that was such a killer show. I saw you guys twice in 1 year. Like, can't really beat that.
Thanks, dude. Thanks for coming out for both of those, man. Yeah, we did kill that illegible fucking logo challenge, didn't we?
I saw that. Beanless Bone Plant is actually the bass player for a Boise band called Texas Ketamine.
Oh, sick.
They're pretty dope.
Yeah. Why Texas ketamine? Is it better here, or is it like?
I'm pretty sure he's from Texas.
Oh, okay. So he's done ketamine in Texas.
I don't know.
Yeah,
But
okay.
they make dope music. They're good.
Yeah, hell yeah. I have to check it out. But
I
yeah,
did see the legible logo challenge though. Did they just straight up like pick like other people's names and just make it look metal as fuck?
well, yeah, Garfield and Phoebe Bridges.
Yeah, I thought so. I was like, no way, that's like an actual band. Is that really? I was like, no way.
No, but the funniest thing is like I got that one that was like the fucking seat cushion or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's that meme of it that's been around for like a year or so, and when they posted up, I was like, oh, that's that fucking seat cushion meme, dude. Like, oh, okay, Beanless Bone Plants. He is the only one from Texas in the band. Well,
Yeah.
sorry, you're in Idaho.
He's a lot closer into the music scene, obviously, than I am. I live about like I'm assuming from where he's at, I'm like 45 minutes away.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
You had to fucking drive to get to that show at the Shredder, huh? Yeah.
I mean, I didn't have to drive that night.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law was there with me. He drove, so that was cool. And then
Hey, hold on. Boneless says he's from the DFW. You're from the DFW, dude? When'd you fucking live here, man? Do I know you?
fucking booty sweats in here.
Ooh, she 214. It looks like he's from Dallas too. 214 is a Dallas area code.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Huh.
Booty, man. We got all these fucking DFW motherfuckers up in here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I really wish I could have spent more time there. I went to this fucking restaurant there where I could say
Ryan fucking Dolan. That's who Booty Sweat is. I know that motherfucker. What's up, Ryan? All right,
I was trying to remember what this restaurant was called. It was like some like old South like Waffle House or something like that, or fuck, I don't remember what it was called, bro. But it was dope. I wish I could have stayed there a little longer and like checked out some cool food places and shit. Because
Old South Pancakes? Did you go to Old South Pancakes?
I think that's what it's called.
My girlfriend just called that shit. Oh, Marky's up in this bitch. What's up, Marky? Marky is from Houston, Texas, and he plays in a bunch of badass bands. Two of my favorite Texas punk bands currently. One is Ninth Circle, who's amazing, and the other one is Guerilla Final, which is fucking sick. They just dropped a 7.
Dang, bro, getting all the Texans up in here.
Yeah, we stick together, dude.
Hell
Marky,
yeah.
dog. Marky had to go. So, funny story. I was talking about how like synthwave and all that like really fucking whack shit. Marky had to go score me cocaine one time at this fucking synthwave show because I was there and I was like dancing. I was like, I don't advocate drugs, but I needed drugs. And Marky fucking was like, I'm on it, dog. He's like, I'm on it, bro. Don't worry about it. I'll meet you there.
Fucking A, man.
Yeah.
That's always fun stuff.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta show Marky this shit. Actually, just got this in the mail this week. That's the Gorilla Finale fucking 7-inch that Mr. Marky T is on, and Daniel Granado if he's still in this fucking chat. This is a great fucking album. It's the only fucking 7-inch record that I've ever gotten where the lyrics are not only in English, but they're in Spanish and Korean. Because the guitar player, YJ, he's from South Korea. He played in one of my other bands. And then the singer's from Mexico. Thank you, baby.
Not Steven Jackson. You were at the Shredder show? You'll have to message me.
Yeah, Crypt Keepers, you'll probably love Gorilla Finale. Check it out.
Yeah, Bryce is a cool dude. Super nice. You ever watch, Mike from Wharflurch? You ever watch his live streams that he does?
Yeah, every now
Bryce,
and then.
Bryce is on a lot of those.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I love Mykel, man.
He's cool. He's a nice guy.
Mm-hmm. I forget the fucking name of the band he was in at the time when we played with him in Gainesville. Man, I don't even remember. Oh,
I
it was.
heard of Hot Graves.
Yeah, no, that's what it was. Hot Graves from Hell. Yeah. And then there was like some fucking new wave of British heavy metal band that played too. That had a bunch of hype at the time, and I remember being like, I don't remember their name, but I was like, oh, this band's got a lot of hype, and then I saw them, and I was like, man, they kind of suck. And I love new wave of British heavy metal. Like, I'm a huge, like, 1977 to 1983, like, heavy metal is, like, some of my favorite shit, you know?
Really?
And, yeah. Oh, fuck
Oh,
yeah.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a big new wave of British heavy metal fan. And I was like, and that band was just, like, kind of whack that did it. I have a new wave British heavy metal project I've been working on writing songs for years. I've never come to fruition called Leather Diamond that I've been wanting to do.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I could get down with that.
I love Tank. I love Maiden. Yeah. I love early Judas Priest. Fucking, Tigers of Pantang. Like, all that shit. Fucking Battle Axe. I love British heavy metal.
What'd you think of the latest Maiden album?
I heard the fucking singles they put out, and they were cool. It sounded like Maiden, But my Maiden, for me, and I like Bruce Dickinson era Maiden, whatever. But mine's the first two albums, dude. Iron Maiden, Killers. I love Paul Di'Anno. Again, I'm a fucking punk, so I love the more punky shit, like.
Yeah.
That's what I love, man. And that's why I like that era of heavy metal up to 83, because most of those bands had a very kind of punk approach to what they were playing and shit,
Right.
And, it wasn't LA, it wasn't fucking glam or hair metal yet. It was like punk metal, and that shit was fucking cool, man. And like, I don't know, it's had a cool sound and cool vibe. And it was just like, again, people figuring out how to play instruments, which is cool.
Yeah. Yeah. And recording it at the same time.
About a lot of death metal, man. Like, you listen to a lot of early death metal fucking demos and shit like that, and it's guys and girls like figuring out how to play music, before, and there's just some kind of special novel approach to that you can only write that riff if you don't know what you're doing, you know what I mean? Like, that makes it so cool and unique, and like, I love that shit, man. It's like, it's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I can agree with that.
Yeah. Still Weather. That's an okay name. I'd rather hear Iron. I was gonna say Iron Rain, but then again, that kind of sounds fucked up. So Iron Rain's not a good band name. Maybe Still Weather is a better band name.
Maybe Still Weather is a good way to go.
Yeah. Iron Rain kind of sounds sketchy.
Yeah. Sounds like a show I don't want to be alone at.
Never mind. I'm leaving. Yeah.
Yeah. Glad I showed up for a second.
Yeah.
We got the Creeping Death show coming up here.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're coming through. Who are they coming through with?
Cattle Decapitation.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be sick, dude.
A lot of people have mixed feelings about Cattle Decap. You ever listen to them?
Nah.
No?
Straight being honest, never fucking listened to them, man. Their name
Really?
sounded too for me to check out when I was younger. There's a lot of bands like that I honestly regret never checking out for a long time because again, I come from such a punk background. If you like goat bands, for example, right? There's so many goat this, goat penis, fucking whatever goat. And for a long time, I was like, that shit's fucking lame. Like, that sounds stupid.
Like that?
But you know what?
Really?
Fucking love Archgoat. Like when I actually gave him a chance and I listened to Archgoat, I was like, fuck, maybe these goat bands have something going on. I don't know. But now Cattle Decapitation just sounded dumb to me. I'm just being honest.
Yeah. I mean, it is a bit of a reach, but I did like their music for a long time. I've been listening for a long time. Their sound has changed since the very beginning. They started out as like a straight like noise grindcore band,
Yeah.
and then now I would say they're more along the lines of like almost like melodic death metal, I guess.
I'd probably be more into their noise grindcore shit than anything. I would say. I love
If you check out anything by them, I would definitely check out their early stuff.
Yeah, maybe I will.
Anything pre Karma Bloody Karma. You could probably dig that. That's
So,
when it at a certain point it kind of went from grindcore to death metal a little bit, like kind of like a exhumed, kind of like that death grind feel.
right.
But
You know.
yeah, oh yeah.
So Riffs Savant asked if I wasn't playing a Rhodes V, which guitar shape would I be playing? It'd be an Explorer. I love Explorers. Actually, let me show you my Explorer. So this is one of my Gibson Explorers. Yeah.
Man.
It's worth a fuckload of money.
Well, yeah, it's a Gibson, bro.
Yeah, we actually use it to record on the Cryptovice record. And you can see me playing it in the Wraith of Death music video and Cryptovice. I played it in the music video. But I will not take this guitar on tour.
I wouldn't.
I think it's worth too much money to take on tour. But yeah, it would be an Explorer. I love my Randy Rhodes V though. That's like one of my favorite guitars.
Is it like the one I got, or is it the offset V, or is it just the straight up V?
No, it's a Rhodes, so it's got one side's longer than the other. You know.
It's all offset. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Riff Savant. In that guitar, I have fucking what is it? Bare knuckle fucking nail bomb pickups. That's what I have in that one. It's bare knuckle nail bombs. Where's the pretty black one, Jason? Okay, so my buddy Gardner Fabrications. I bought this black Explorer a couple years ago that was like super sick. I ended up selling it to him because he's like one of my best friends. He had it for a year or so, and then he sold it back to me, and I had it for a while. And then I fucking was like, had this wild idea to route the motherfucker, like cut a huge chunk of it and put a Floyd Rose in it to do dive bombs and shit. Ruined the fucking guitar. Like fucking ruined it. I fucking hated it after that. And I ended up selling it at a guitar show to this guitar shop out of fucking Seattle for like $800. I actually made money on it, but still, that guitar is like fucked up. Yeah, Mykel, I used to have a black one. That's what I'm talking about that I sold that had a Floyd Rose. It's like super. Guitar.
Oh,
But
enough pickups.
yeah, hopefully I'll get like a Jackson endorsement one day and get like Jackson Kelly. That's their version of the Explorer. I love Kellys.
I do enjoy my Jackson. I have the Randy Rhoads one.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good guitar. It's fun.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I love Rhodes. I have my Rhodes. I actually just put a new Floyd Rose in my Rhodes. I put a Hot Rod Floyd.
Hell yeah.
The stainless steel parts and shit. It looks just like fucking Pat O'Brien from Cannibal Corpse's guitar. It's fucking cool as fuck now. Like,
Fuck yeah.
like Pat O'Brien's one of my favorite death metal guitar players, man. He's just so fucking crazy. Like, he's just fucking, his riffs are fucking
Honestly,
weird.
yeah,
Like,
all the cannibal stuff with him on it is sick.
Yeah. Sucks that he smoked enough meth to go insane. But, you know, it happens to the best of them, I'll say.
Whatever, I guess. I don't know. I can only assume someone would have to be not in the right state of mind.
No, he was not. He burned down his house and attacked people and was like thinking the end times were happening and shit. You know, he was cracked out. But he's a great guitar player.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many did they find in his house? Like 80?
I feel like didn't they find like a shit ton of like guns and ammunition? Which I mean.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, hey, if you're from Texas, that's no big deal. But they found like flamethrowers and like
human skulls
and grenades and like all kinds of crazy shit. Yeah.
Like, what else do you expect though?
Yeah, I mean,
I remember hearing that story and like, in all reality, like, is it illegal to possess a human skull? Like museums got them. Like, is that illegal really?
No, dude. So when we were in Salem, Massachusetts on this tour, we went to one of the witch shops, and they actually had real human skulls for sale. They were like $2,000, but they were real human skulls. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, I don't know where they got them or how they got them, but
yeah, I don't know if I want to know.
Yeah, Mykel, he was living his best death metal.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, he was. He was living it, dude.
He was going hard in the paint.
He was not a fucking poser, all right? That guy was a real deal.
Yeah.
What do you expect? You know who is a poser?
Are you calling people out?
Yeah, no, no, I'm not. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Well, okay, fine.
I was gonna say something fucked up, but never mind.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, you ever seen Deicide?
Huh?
You ever seen Deicide?
Have I seen Deicide?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, don't go see them.
Really?
They fucking suck.
Really?
Yeah, like Glenn Benton is such a fucking asshole. I was gonna say he fucking burned that inverted cross into his head and was all like, "I'm gonna kill myself when I'm 30" and blah blah blah, and never did. Sounds pretty poserish to me.
Why would anyone say they're gonna do that? Like,
No.
that's not even cool.
You know what? Hey man, black metal guys, they say they're gonna fucking kill themselves and they do it. I have more respect for that.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you are right. They do that.
Yeah, they do.
That shit's gnarly.
You ever listen to The Devil's Blood? They're kind of like a rock band. I'd say like a Thin Lizzy influence, Jefferson Airplane kind of rock band. But the guitar player, Selmy Lucci, super Satanist. He also was in the Temple of the Black Light, which is the church that Watain started, and he like toured with Watain shit. Yeah, well, Shining's real crazy, but he was in the mental hospital before he like really got into guitar. And he said that fucking Satan came to him one day and told him to start this band and to write these records. And when he wrote all the records, to kill himself. And he told everybody what he was going to do. He's like, I'm going to write these 5 albums, and when it's done, I want to fucking kill myself. Yeah. And every one of those fucking albums is bad fucking ass. He's a great guitar player. I fucking love it.
I'm definitely checking that shit out. Yeah. That's gnarly.
Yeah, it's fucking sick. Like, you know.
That's some serious dedication.
Well, it's just being true to whatever you believe or feel, you know, whether it's right or wrong. Like, I don't believe in that shit, but I have mad respect for that, you know?
Yeah, I mean, anyone who does what they say they're going to do, you know?
Mm-hmm. Don't be a fucking wimp.
Right. So that being said, do you like Deicide's music, or is it just like a bad taste in your mouth because of that?
I played with them once, and they're fucking dicks. But actually, who was playing guitar at the time? Oh, it doesn't matter. The first record, the very first Deicide record, is pretty good. Besides that, it's like boring. I don't know, really.
I feel like I can dig everything like Scars of the Crucifix and before that.
Yeah, couldn't even tell you. That's kind of was like meh.
So as far as like old school death metal, then what would you say is like a big influence for you as far as like who would be the band?
Well, the two main bands. I mean, obviously both are that. But Carcass, I fucking love Carcass. Like Carcass, Cannibal Corpse. Like it's weird, man. When I first got into death metal, I really didn't like a lot. Like I didn't really like a lot of the American death metal bands, as well as. And this isn't just exclusive to death metal. I also did not like a lot of American punk or hardcore bands either. Like I always preferred European bands, Brazilian, South American, and Japanese bands. I just felt like for punk, metal, hardcore, all the extremes music, I just felt like all those different countries had such a more unique approach to the sounds and a chaotic thing and just whatever that I just clicked with that shit more. Only over the last 10 years have I been getting into the American side of death metal and stuff like that. Like Obituary and Cannibal Corpse, Morbid Angel. Especially all the. Now Slayer is the exception. I've always fucking loved Slayer. Slayer has that universal sound. You really can't just say it's just an American sound. It's got Slayer sound. It's fucking Slayer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just really enjoyed more of the bands from overseas more, man. I don't know why. It clicks with me more. I just think I've always had a distaste for America. And I love America or whatever, but like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what it is.
Different strokes for different folks.
Especially American hardcore. I just couldn't. I like some bands. I love, early agnostic front, shit like that. But really, American hardcore is just so jockey to me, or it's like some suburban fucking kids that just want to. I don't know. It didn't click with me. It didn't click with me.
Hardcore is always one of those genres that's very straightforward.
Yeah, but it's not. That's the thing. Is like hardcore is a word that in America that everybody, when they hear it, they are like, oh, it's this breakdown style, it's this or that. For me, hardcore means something completely different.
Right.
Hardcore means an extreme approach, extreme style, like fast, like crazy, not just like like breakdown over breakdown and like
right.
my brothers and brotherhood and
yeah, right.
like let's
right.
jerk off together and fucking flex our muscles. Like I don't fucking care about it. I never liked that shit, like
yeah.
that's not my style, and I just don't click with it. I like to hear some crazy band from some poor country under some extreme standards that are just like raging against the system or the style, or their oppression, have like a political approach or something that was more real than just talking about their friendship with their friends. Like, yeah, Necros are fucking great. Yeah, United Mutation's great. Like, yes, like Kirk Keepers again. Those bands were cool. There is cool American bands, but they were like not the cool bands at the time. You know what I mean? Compared to the other bands, like everybody these days, fucking Madball or whatever. Like, not my style.
Yeah, I never could really get into Madball.
I can't either, man. It's just not for me.
Hardcore is one of those genres I am picky about. I see I'm a little different. I don't mind it, but it can't be just all breakdowns.
Yeah. I don't know. It just feels meaningless a lot of times to me personally. I grew up in the country, man. I grew up like not cool, and like I had to find the stuff that was cool, and like all that, I'm like I don't know.
Crypt
I like
Keeper's
punk. I love punk. I
yeah.
love metal that's influenced by punk. I've always had the saying like punks that make metal, those are the best metal bands. You know what I mean? Like all my favorite metal bands, like Bolt Thrower and all that shit, Carcass, they were punks. Those were punk kids that made metal. I don't want to
Right.
hear like, these days there's a lot of metal being made by like hardcore kids, which I do like and it's good. But traditionally my standard would not be to like that. You know what I mean? Like I
Right.
like because I feel like punks have a better understanding of like music and struggle and like novelty and just a different understanding of you can suck and still make a cool riff. Like,
Right.
and I feel like hardcore is like a privileged kind of music. A lot of the kids playing hardcore come from like, better families, richer backgrounds, they're jocks, they play football, like all this stuff. And maybe that's just a preconceived notion on my part, and that's not necessarily true for a lot of kids. I understand that. But I don't know, man. I just feel like punks are cooler.
I feel that. That's what's up. Yeah, you'll definitely
Oh
have to
shit,
send.
Wharflurch up in here.
Oh shit!
George Strait's fucking great, Riff Savant. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I love George. That is a fucking Texas goddamn legend right there.
Who?
George Strait, man.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
George Strait's the shit, dude.
I'm a
Now
big fan. When it comes to country, I'm a big Merle fan.
well, Merle Haggard's great, of course.
Yeah.
But George, man, he ain't punk rock, but he's a badass motherfucker. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of great.
With the Wharflurch in the house.
What's up, Mykel? What's he doing? Getting another beer?
Hell yeah! Let's see what he's up to. Maybe he's
Yeah.
maybe he'll.
He is good. What's up, boy?
What up, cousins?
He all in this bitch.
Yo yo yo!
What it really do, man?
And talking about punk.
Y'all talking about that real Texas shit I hear.
That's all we talk about.
Yo, Texas, you could never run out of things to talk about Texas shit, honestly.
Nah, that's true, man.
Yeah.
A lot of crazy shit.
Full of everything.
I'll tell you some real Texas shit. Oh, bro, what is that dude? What was that dude's name? Oh, fuck. He did like a festival in San Antonio for a minute there. Oh, Gore Grinder. You remember Gore Grinder's Ball, that shit?
Gore Grinder's Ball? No, I don't know that shit.
Dude, so the time that we played that shit, it was like a 3-day festival in San Antonio. And like headlining bands, it was like, you know what I'm saying? They had I think Suffocation was there, but also they had like Hyrax.
Oh, no. I remember
like
talking
Brutal Truth.
Yeah. I remember talking about this before.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. San Antonio is a metal town. They love
real shit.
Old school heavy metal, British heavy metal, hair metal, cock metal. They love it all.
Yo, but let me keep it real with you, bro. Speaking of San Antonio, what about Hod?
Hod's fucking sick, dude. So Still Bearing Hands played with him a few times, man.
Nice.
My my buddy, his dad is the fucking guitar. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. He lives up here in Dallas. Yeah.
So we played the San Antonio Death Metal Festival, and my boy Beer, who is the singer for Hod and like Pill Crusher and all these other bands, he just took a liking to us or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Which band was this?
He was in Hod. He's the lead singer for Hod.
No. Which band were you playing at the time? Was it
Hot Graves?
Okay, yeah, Hot Graves, yeah.
Yeah. And so he had like a super hard on for like what we were doing. Like he like bought everything we had, and you know, was like super. And then I got on stage with the pink guitar, and he was just like, like he like I just like solidified his vote after getting on stage with like the pinkest guitar he ever seen.
Yeah.
There's a couple people that came out of the woodworks with that.
Yeah. Hey, what do we think of Peabody?
What's that?
This guy's bong into trauma. Torma? I don't know. He said, what do we think of POD? I don't think a lot of POD, to be honest. I think I'm alive.
POD.
Bonginator. Oh,
Bonginator.
oh,
Bonginator. Okay.
Oh, here's that dude from Scab. What's his name? Mykel?
Oh, Mikey in the house.
Ooh,
Scab.
He's got that sick ass mullet. Yeah, dude, I like Scab, man.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Oh, man. I met that fool in was it Columbus? No. Was it Columbus, Ohio? Yeah, maybe Columbus, Ohio.
It was in Ohio somewhere, I would think. I'm sure he'll say.
Yeah, I think it was Columbus. It was good to see him. I seen that mullet online a bunch of times, so I was like, "What's up, dude? You're that guy."
Oh yeah, he rocks it.
Yeah, man.
Yo, you just come in here and freeze him Wharflurch.
Michael's all fucking frozen over there in Wharflurch.
Yeah, you just come in here and just freeze the guy.
Yeah, I froze him to death, man. Fucking cryptovirus.
Yeah, let me see if he'll.
He's got that bad internet, dude.
See if he can. There we go.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
So much madness.
Chris just coming in here freezing things.
That show, Michael.
Hit me with the freeze ray.
Right? Oh, we got Noxus in here. You guys fuck with Noxus?
No.
I fuck with Noxus.
I have to check it out.
Noxus is good, bro. Scabhag and Noxus are actually playing a show here soon with, have you heard Tomb Sentinel yet?
Yeah.
That shit's hard, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you what's hard as fuck. Seeing Frozen Soul on stage for real.
Thanks, dude.
That's hard as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
like,
show.
I'm so glad y'all got to do that tour, man. Like, for real, because like hearing a band on the record is one thing, right?
Yeah.
But then hearing a band come and crush that entire shit on stage before you is a very different thing, bro.
Well, check this. I'm fucking disappointed that y'all are not playing at Sunshine Bar right down the fucking street from my house with Mall. When I saw that shit get posted and I was like, Wharflurch is on, I was like, fuck yeah, they're literally playing 2 blocks from my house. We're gonna fucking rage.
Dang, bro.
Fuckers. And you're like, no, we can't make that show. I was like,
blindsided.
Bullshit. This is some bullshit.
I mean, damn it, dude. Like, I looked into the drive. It's going to be, if we did that, it would be like a 15, 16-hour drive just to get there.
Come the day before. Stay at my house, man. I'll put y'all up. We'll hang out and shit. You know, whatever. I'm not joking. I live right down the street from that fucking bar. I own my own house. You can come fucking stay here, dude.
Damn. All right. Damn it. You're making me have to reconfigure everything in my mind just because I want to.
Also,
badly.
I'm gonna say this. Sunshine Bar is the shit. It is a fucking. It's the real deal, old school dive bar. Nobody gives a fuck. Dollar beer, dollar wells kind of fucking place that all of us have been going to. I've had the last 18 birthdays of my life. I'm 38 years old. Every fucking year, it's Sunshine. I hacked down the ceiling fans with a machete on my 30th birthday, and they didn't give a fuck. They just took my machete away so I didn't hurt anybody and gave it back to me later.
Yeah. That's like the realest real one bar of all time.
It's the real shit. We play shows there every now and then. We have like private parties there. It's a tiny shithole. They let us do whatever we want there.
Damn, dude. What a fucking luxury.
Yeah, I feel lucky.
I mean, that's some real Texas shit. Like, we don't even have a spot like that here. Like, we don't have like a dive bar that we could just convince to do whatever.
Yeah, dude. I can throw fucking glass against the wall and smash it, and they'll just laugh and clean it up. It's Roadhouse style. It's
yeah.
Off,
like everybody must be out of order here. It's fine. Damn.
Well, anyways.
Well, you know what?
Maybe next time I'll come.
We still got 2 weeks to figure this shit out, man. Maybe I will. Because here's the thing, bro. The prohibitive factor of all this shit was like I was gonna have to rent some crazy van to do this whole shit, right?
Right.
And so that was going to be like an astronomical cost or whatever.
Right.
But now we got a homeboy from one of our local bands who's like willing to let us like borrow his van and just like bring it back and get an oil change and like.
There you go.
I'm just like, yes, let's go. Like I can like actually do this now, but I don't know, maybe.
I don't know. Maybe y'all should get some cheap tickets, plane tickets, fly out, ride with Maul back to fucking Florida.
Damn.
Bring your guitars, use their gear, get your shit when you're there, and then you can.
Well, we're already borrowing cabinets and shit, so.
Well, there you go. Borrow him. That's just the next logical step.
Yo, you know what them dudes in Mall have, bro? They got those Kempler like modeling heads, bro.
Kemplers. They got them Kemplers.
Is that what it's called?
I'm not down. Okay, bro. I'm not down with that shit either. Like,
dude, I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think. This is brand new shit to me.
All right, so check it out. I took home a Kemper for about 2 weeks.
Okay.
So I'm a platinum sales manager for Guitar Center, so I get free gear. And I took it home, and I was pleasantly impressed with how well it did sound live through a cab. But for me, I'm not a believer. I still love real amps. Like, give me a real fucking amp any day. I feel like it just has more character. It sounds better or whatever. But
like, all right, so here's the thing. You're right. It has more character. It sounds better. But to cycle through multiple of them costs like $20,000 as opposed to this like $5.
Right. You know, as I said, there's plus and minuses.
Yeah.
And on a certain level and you're playing like giant venues all the time, you can get away with the Kemper because it's going to sound great through the front of house no matter what. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But playing DIY shows and playing like shitty fucking bars like Sunshine Bar, you know, having a real fucking amp and just fucking diming it to 11 and everybody just fucking pounding as hard as they can, and nothing can beat that, you know?
You're right. You're right. I agree. Yeah. Shit. I mean, I would never in one of those things, but I've seen it.
All right, Mykel, like, I'll tell you this much, man. If y'all come out here, I'll let you use Frozen Souls gear.
Oh shit!
How about that?
And then we'll definitely have to play our World Eater cover.
Yeah, dude. I'm fucking play some Bolt Thrower. We fucking love it. Do it.
I'll be like, all y'all motherfuckers who know this song need to get on stage and do the vocals right now.
Well, first off, you're fucked up thinking there's a stage at Sunshine Bar. There is no stage at Sunshine Bar.
Wicked.
Yeah. It's just the floor. You're playing on the floor. Yeah.
Perfect. Love that better, dude.
You're playing next to some shit.
There we go.
Yo.
What's up?
Yo, I'm only in here for a minute, but you know, I only came in here because we're gonna convince Mike to do this shit.
Yeah, we're
fucking good.
Mike, y'all fucking come to Texas. When I saw that shit, the Wharflurch plan, Mykel, all of us, Mykel from Frozen Soul, all of us were like, fuck yeah, they're coming, we're fucking stoked, Sunshine Bar. And then we're like, what the fuck, they're not playing.
God damn, dude.
Oh, I just thought happening.
All right, it's gonna happen. We gotta make it happen.
You gotta make it happen, dude. Don't be fucking lame, man.
You're right. Why would I want to be lame? damn it. God damn it. And honestly, driving, what is it? Is it
15.
this then to like Alabama? Is that the next drive?
It's probably 6 hours. 6, 7.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
It's the same drive. That would be the same thing from Gainesville. So damn it, I don't know.
It's not that bad, man. It's not that bad.
Shit.
I'm telling you, you just need to fly in and then just ride with them to fucking Florida.
I know, because they're gonna go back with us to Florida anyway.
Duh.
Yeah.
I'm saying, man, it'd be cheaper.
Damn it. You should be our fucking tour fucking manager.
Okay, I only take 30% of everything you make.
Cool. We ain't gonna make shit, so you'll be breaded out very properly.
Sick. I'll take 2 nugs of weed, some fucking a couple beers, and whatever goodies you got.
And every size of shirt.
I only wear 3XL, so just give me those.
Keep it real.
All right, yo, I can't
Hey,
stay,
yo,
but
knowing that-
Mike, I'll see you in Dallas, homie. Chris, nice to meet you, bro. I'll see you in Dallas.
All right, see you there.
I love
Later,
you, bro.
Brian.
Love you, dudes.
Yeah, this show's in Arlington, Texas. He ain't gonna see us anywhere. He thinks it's in Dallas. God damn it.
Because Dallas is sort of close to Oklahoma like that.
Close to Oklahoma, my ass. We're fucking like 2-3 hours away, man.
Yeah, dude, that's close.
I guess.
Like, I remember when, like, in 2008, we were on tour, and we're like, we have to go to Dallas. But I had a friend who was in Oklahoma City, and we went and stayed with him, and I was like, yo, this is so sick, because it's, like, close now.
Yeah, kind of. I don't know. Texas is, though. I mean, you can drive 14 hours and still be in Texas, so whatever.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, when I do a Texas tour, I'm about to do a Texas tour. Like, I'm just going to go to Texas.
Yeah, you can. You can.
And then just play, like, one show
You can
in
play-
New Orleans on the way out or something.
You can play Dallas, Denton, Fort Worth, Austin, San Antonio, Houston,
And then Austin
Corpus
again.
Christi, fucking, yeah, the Galveston, fucking the Valley, Matamoros, El Paso. You can play like 2 weeks in Texas, literally.
Yeah.
That's what I think, man. And, like,
Laredo,
Like-
see that little motherfucker? Those guys came up from Laredo, Little Grim. Yeah, Laredo, you can go out there and you can get your fucking fill too.
I want to play a Texas tour where we start in Austin, we play our first show in Austin, then play everywhere else, and then play another show in Austin like a week and a half later.
Yeah, you totally can. You totally can.
Right.
Yeah.
And have different crowds and shit,
Yep, you will.
depending on where you book it or whatever.
Yep, no, you will, man. There's different scenes there.
I want to do that shit. I want to
Well,
do it during the summer.
You know,
so-
it all starts with playing a goddamn Sunshine Bar in Arlington, Texas. That's where it's You don't do that shit, you ain't playing nowhere in Texas, man.
yeah, you got to get the pass first.
You got, yeah.
You got to get that OG
If you ain't
pass.
invited, if you ain't invited, dude, nobody's gonna show up. They're not gonna support you.
It's like, if you don't play here and everybody likes you, it's like, sorry, dog. The rest of Texas ain't going to do it, bro.
Sunshine Bar is a rite of passage, bro. It's
So
a
like
rite of
get a call from the rest of Texas, so like, all right, yep, okay.
How was Sunshine Bar, though?
Oh, you're not playing. Oh, you're not playing at Sunshine Bar.
Oh.
No, I don't know if you can play down.
Right.
Yeah. You pass.
We just heard from the other side of Texas.
Yeah, nah, that's true, man. Everybody knows Sunshine Bar.
Real shit.
Yeah, real shit. It's old school.
That's
Like-
pretty real.
Like, I want to do all that shit because I don't care. I'm willing to throw my life away for all this shit, and I just want to know what's up everywhere.
Well, the moment you decide to play death metal, you pretty much threw your life away. So, like, go for it, man. Like, what the fuck? There ain't
I've
much
never-
life in this world left anyway.
I've never felt so good about throwing my life away before, though.
Right. Yeah, I mean, there's not much life in this world left anyway, so just enjoy every moment you got. Next year, we could be in a fucking world war. Who knows? Russia's got 100,000 troops on the border of Ukraine right now.
Dang.
Who knows what's going to happen?
And the Ukraine ain't even talking shit.
No. Not at all.
Like, what the fuck?
Wasp and Armored
I
Saint
think
were
I
playing
heard
at
something
Sunshine
about
Bar.
that. Yeah.
I fucking wish Wasp and Armored Saint were playing at Sunshine Bar.
And Striper.
No, who are they coming with? It's Wasp, Armored Saint, and Mykel Shanker. They're doing a Texas. Yeah, they're only touring Texas. Those three bands.
I mean, well, Mykel Shanker's pretty cool.
Well, yeah, he's
Wasp is cool too, but like they're old.
Bro, come
you
on.
know, you gotta be in your 20s to say those lyrics and have anybody believe you.
Yeah, but you can sing those lyrics when you're 70. You can scare everyone in front of you, and which has more of a
scary too, I guess.
Yeah.
Like,
do you want to hear a 20-year-old?
Like,
Listen,
I fuck like a beast.
Right. Do you want to hear a 20-year-old kid sing "Fuck Like a Beast," or do you want to hear a 70-year-old man sweating and gasping for air, yelling "Fuck like a beast"?
I mean,
man.
They're definitely both lying, so it's equal, kind of.
No. They're both lying.
Yeah,
They're
right.
both
But when Blackie Lawless was in his like 30s, you know, he wasn't really on the scene like that.
Nah. He's a Christian now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you know, like most of the old metal bands now, all trying to save their souls.
At least Striper started off that way, bro.
Right, yeah, they fucking, what was that song? Down with the Devil, or fucking...
To hell with the devil.
To hell with the devil, yeah.
They took it even one level deeper.
Yeah. There was nothing to say. The souls were already good.
Honestly, dude, like in like 2004 or 2005, there was like this Chinese label that was coming out with like a Striper box set of like all their shit. And it was like gonna be like $200, and I was sitting there like, why do I want this so much?
Yeah.
Like, I don't like this band, but I also thought To Hell with the Devil was pretty fucking clever. And
song, you know, it was a good song, dude. I ain't gonna lie.
Honestly, though, they had some, you know, compared to every single other person that was doing the shit, they were better than other bands.
Yeah, no, there was a lot of bad fucking hair metal bands.
Yeah, they were better.
They
were better than them. So, like, if you were just going straight off the music, like if you couldn't understand English and you were just trying to judge music, you couldn't be hated on for thinking Striper was pretty sick in like 1986 or whatever, you know?
Right, yeah. No, I fucking loved Dawkins, man.
Yo, for real. Dawkins was sick, dude.
And speaking of not being able to speak English heavy metal, Loudness, dude. I fucking
yeah.
Yeah, Loudness.
Yo, keep it real. Any guitar shredder kid that grew up in the late 80s, early 90s, you knew who Loudness was.
Yeah, man, that was my shit, you know. I'm an 83 baby.
What's that?
I said I'm an 83 baby, but my dad's a metal guy, so that was in my ear as a kid. He played all those bands, you know, all the time.
So I'm a little older. I'm born in 77, but my dad was also a guitar player, band dude, and he was also like hyped to hear like, you know, the hot new guitar player shit. So he really indulged me, bro. Like my first concert that I ever went to was Joe Satriani.
Oh.
Wolf.
That shit was dope.
Yeah. I've seen Satriani. I've seen Vi.
Really?
Yeah. I've seen Vi too. He's such a
dude, I wish.
Dude, he's so corny.
Yeah.
My favorite of the Shred Gods is fucking Yngwie, man. I love Yngwie. And you know why I love Yngwie? Because Yngwie's a fucking asshole. Like, he's one of the only dudes, like Guitar God heroes, that can be an asshole, and that's why I like him. You know, everybody's
gets
like,
away with
an asshole. I'm like, no.
Dude, I'm going to tell you right now.
You are not good enough to hang out with Yngwie. Yngwie is better than you. He is shit.
Dude, I'm going to tell you a story because it's funny because we talked about this at band practice the other night because our drummer, he's from over there where he's from over there on the West Coast. So he knew about thoroughbred music. So me and my dad went over to visit our family that was on the West Coast of Florida. And we went and took a side trip to thoroughbred music, right? This is in like probably 1988 or 89 or something like that, right? I'm a little fucking kid, but I'm a little guitar nerd, and I know who the fuck Yngwie Malmsteen is, right? So we go into the store, and we're like looking at stuff. It's thoroughbred music in Tampa, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go into this other room, and Yngwie Malmsteen is in there. And he's trying to convince the person who is working there to play his new demo, or it's just like a mix down from the studio. He wanted to hear it over the speakers in the thoroughbred, right?
Right.
And the dude's like, "Oh, we got customers." He's like, "Man, come on," like he's really being a fucking aggressive dick with this kid. He's like, "Just play my fucking tape, man. I do this all the time." He's literally like insisting that this happens all the time, which it probably did.
Yeah.
But like me and my dad are in there just like on a fucking random vacation stop by. And so this dude's in there and I'm like, "Dad, that's Yngwie Malmsteen." He's like, "You're right, son, it is." Because the motherfucker really did have a leather vest and like a blousey shirt on, dude. Like it was not like, it wasn't like he was in like barbecue clothes or something.
I love the blouse.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I wish, bro. Like,
bro, it's
I could pull that off.
It's like Eric, or what was the bass player from Celtic Frost? He always had those fucking big blousey fucking shirts.
Martin Nine, yeah.
Yes, Martin.
Rest in peace, bro. Yeah, dude.
R.I.P.
You know, you get a whole different level of pussy when you come out like that, bro.
Yeah,
it's a whole different spectrum.
It's all of it.
But anyway, so we're in the store. We just went there to check it out, but like he's in there trying to play his demos and stuff. And literally my dad like looks over at me like, "He's kind of a dick, right?"
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, "Yeah, Dad, he is. He really is." But fuck.
That's why he's the greatest.
For real though. And he was in there and we left before he even convinced the guys to like play the shit he was trying to make play. Like we weren't there that long. But my dad was like, "God damn it, that guy's he's like such a shithead." Like, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Dude. Yeah, Yngwie rules. When I saw him last, man, he was playing through something like, man, I think it was like 45 JMPs.
Right.
I don't know how many fucking guitar cabs.
What is the point? Yeah.
Well, the point is to be loud. And like,
but
you know, like he's playing through JMP Marshalls, which are already super bright and super loud.
It's like he's bringing his own
fucking Strat with single coils, which is even fucking brighter. And then he's hitting every high note as fast as possible. Man, I was like high as hell, and I was just like, almost got dizzy at a point. You know, I was just like, God damn, my ears are fucking ringing. He's
at that level, yeah.
Loud. It was badass.
Was bad for real, bro. Because like when you take music to that level, you're commanding air frequencies, right? When you command air frequencies that quickly, like you're actually doing some sort of magic in a way.
Yeah.
Like you're fucking with people's brains and shit.
Hey, he was fucking with mine, man. He was fucking killing it, man.
That is so cool, man.
And he's not a fucking nerd like Vi or fucking.
No, dude, he's like a goddamn rock star.
Cool. He's
he
cool.
Does. He's like
he gets played.
Aggressive, yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Cool. He's a very aggressive rock star about everything he does. Mm-hmm. Like he'll be on, like I've seen footage on stage, like he'll just step up there and be like, and then throw the shit around his shoulder and be like, "Ah!"
Dude.
And then just, you know what I mean? Like,
he has that one move where he fucking kicks the guitar picks, you know? He fucking flips it.
Yeah.
That shit is fucking right.
Ballsy shit.
You know who else was the coolest fucking guitar guy I ever saw? And I fucking hate him as a person, to be honest. Like, I do not agree with this guy's politics by any fucking means. Ted fucking Nugent.
I knew you were going to say that.
Listen to this. I was working a guitar show in Dallas, Texas, and he was headlining the guitar show, and he was going to play the guitar show. And the guitar show is full of, like, you know, a bunch of 50, 60-year-old guys, like all these fucking old dudes, you know, like whatever. And he gets on stage, and he starts spouting all these politics. He's like, "Fuck Obama. He's not a real president." But he said something that was pretty funny. He was like, "I dare any Democrat to get on stage right now." He's like, "I'll eat your whole family tree and shit sawdust." And I kind of laughed at that, and I was like, "That's kind of funny." And then
that's a good burn.
Dude, he gets up there and he has his fucking hollow body Birdland, and he fucking turns it on, and it's just feeding back like crazy, like. And that shit, I'm not joking. He let it go on for like 5 minutes, like just. And everybody in the crowd was like, all the old people were like holding fingers in their ears, and they're like, "Oh God, this sucks." And then all of a sudden, after 5 minutes, he fucking shuts it off. And he's like, "You hear that, motherfuckers? Rock and roll!" And they kick in and just start fucking playing. And I was like, "Holy shit!" Ted Nugent's as cool as fuck. I was like, "This guy's a fucking badass." Like,
That does
straight
sound
up.
out of control.
It was so sick, and I was like, I fucking hate his politics. I hate this dude.
God
But that
damn
guy
it, dude.
was cool. That was the coolest shit I ever seen. He just
Oh.
straight punished the crowd for like 5 minutes with just straight feedback, and then just turned up. He's like, "You hear that, motherfucker? That's the sound of rock and roll." And then just started fucking jamming. I was like, "Damn, that was fucking sick. That was fucking sick."
Shit. I wish you wouldn't have told me that, bro.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, hey man, I do not agree, and I think the guy's a fucking retard too. But
Damn it, dude.
God
Damn
damn,
it.
that was fucking cool as shit. I could not deny that. I was like,
No, I can't
that was
either,
pretty
dude.
fucking cool.
Shit.
That's pretty.
Oh,
So
God.
I saw something
Yeah, fucked you up, right?
exactly.
Like
I
that.
saw something not exactly similar to that, but I think one of the coolest things I have ever seen. I don't know if you're a Black Label fan.
Oh, dude, you know what? I wasn't until I worked an event for Zach Wild, and he came and he hung out at my store for a couple of hours, and he was a super nice guy, and he smelled amazing. Like that sounds so weird to say.
Hey,
That
really?
motherfucker. I'm not even joking. After he
Yo.
left the store, like 3 or 4 hours later, you could walk over to where he was standing and you could still smell that motherfucker's cologne. And I was like, God damn, that smells great. And he's nice as shit.
That's baller, bro.
Yeah. And
So
they have a new song that just came out a couple months ago that I heard that I was like, actually, like, I don't hate this. Like, it's actually okay, you know?
Bro, I need to start smelling good when I roll up in a place, bro. I need
Bro,
to have
look,
motherfuckers say
Mykel,
that shit.
smell good, sell good, brother. You gotta take care of your shit.
You gotta floss head to toe. You know what I'm saying?
Take care of your shit.
My dude, I know that's right, bro. Because I remember, like, when we met in Orlando, I gave you a hug, and I was like, this motherfucker smells good.
You know I smell good, dog. Of course
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
For real. That shit's real, bro. I need to remember that,
real,
bro.
Man. Nobody wants to be with a
like,
hell fucking.
I've looked at it as like, 'cause I'm like a bigger dude, so like I can't be like a big dude and smell bad. So
Hell no.
That's right. Yeah, you gotta take care of yourself, man.
That don't work, bro.
And I grew up playing in crust punk bands, and I hang out with the stinkiest bastards ever. And I love those fuckers, but I ain't.
Yeah, bro, but it ain't the same thing.
No, it's not.
I'll tell you one thing why I don't normally wear cologne, man. I'll tell you this. It's something that it's probably just some shit I feel about it, but like if I go out on a date and go get dinner and I wear cologne, it fucks up the taste of my food because I smell cologne on me over my food. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
I don't like that.
Wear cologne enough to where you don't fucking taste it.
You know? Well, I don't ever put on much, but like to me, anything is like it's like something. So it's a little distracting, you know.
Well, you there for the food or you there for the date, dog? You know what I mean?
What's that?
I said you talk about going on a date. Are you there for the food or are you there for the date?
Oh no, I'm there for the food, baby. Feel me?
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah.
You're taking yourself out. You're just seeing if they're cool enough to hang with.
I'm on my own date. Yeah. I'm taking myself on a date, really. Mm-hmm. And the glory part is having a beautiful woman with me, you know.
Right, there you go.
Right.
She gets to eat too, but but really I'm taking me on a date.
Right.
She gets to eat.
He smells good though.
I'll be trying though. I don't usually I don't go the route of putting something on though. I usually just try to wash with things that smell good.
Yeah, like some lavender fucking soaps and shit like
Real
that.
Shit. Yeah.
Patchouli.
Nah, hell no. But truly, man, that is like living dirt smell. Like I can't fuck with that, bro.
I like it. I ain't gonna lie.
Like sometimes I smell that shit. I'm like, yeah. But then there's like these other things that approach it. I'm like, that smells more like what you're trying to do.
Yeah, well, it's all about the, I guess, past experiences you've had with those smells. You know,
Oh,
smells,
right.
memories, and all that shit's very connected.
Oh, for sure, dude. Yeah. Like, dude, my old ska punk band back in the day, we had this song called
Wait,
Stinky.
hold on. Did you say your old ska punk band?
Yeah, I had a ska punk band in like 1992, 93, right?
Oh, fucking A. What were they called?
We were called Government Cheese.
Bro, I'm not going to lie to you. There was a local band here from the city over. I grew up in the country, the other country city over Crowley, Texas. There was a punk band there called Government Cheese.
That's sick as fuck, dude.
Like 96 to 98 is when we were.
Oh,
like,
that's sick as fuck. Yeah, we were definitely done by then, but yeah.
okay, yeah, they weren't ska punk, but they were very like new school, like melodic, you know, like not want to say no effectsy, but like in that realm.
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
kind of punk shit, very political. Yeah, Government Cheese, man. The singer.
Nah, we weren't political at all. We were just like,
oh, they're super political.
yeah, we were just like ghetto ska punk.
Yeah, my first band was like a skate ska punk band called the Hand. We were called the Hand Me Downs. Yeah, the Hand Me Downs. Yeah, and it was all about skateboarding and like stupid shit like that. You know.
I was in another band like that called the Leftovers too. Yeah.
Leftovers. That dude.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
very familiar too, man. I think those are universal kid names.
Yeah, dude. Like, but like, still, we got to play shows with like all the ska, the tour ska bands. Like, we play with all of them, dude.
Dude, do you remember
all the pronouns?
what was it like? MU fucking 80. No, Link 80. Do you remember Link 80? That ska punk?
No, you mean MU 880?
No, MU 880 was super nerdy. They were fucking.
Yeah, that was nerdy as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. No, Link 80 was cool because they actually had like a hardcore breakdowns, and they were like a hardcore band mixed with ska.
They did that after that?
It was like at the same time, and then
the
like,
same dudes or different?
No, different dudes.
Okay.
And then it was also like Voodoo Glow Skulls and like.
Oh, dude, I played a show with Voodoo Glow Skulls, man.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
In Daytona, I played a show.
Yeah, I like some Voodoo Glow Skulls back then. You know?
Dude, those dudes were so sick live, dude. Honestly, like that was very, very sick. Like for that era, like they really commanded.
Did you get any of that fucking like Christian ska shit, like Five Iron Frenzy and all that bullshit? Did you ever?
No way, dude. No way.
I was not a Christian kid, but like a lot of my friends, like were always trying. Ska wasn't my forte. I'll tell you that. But
Me either, but like I was trying to hang out with pretty girls.
Like that. Did you ever listen to AFI?
No.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
I never heard them. I still have never heard them.
AFI?
Like AFI?
Yeah, early AFI was like when they were like a hardcore punk band. Like that shit was fucking cool as a kid.
That's what a lot of people tell me, but like I still don't like shit like that, so I'm not gonna check it out.
Dude, it's I wouldn't ask you to. It's very like I re-listen to it now and I'm like, damn, like. But when I was 15, I was like, these guys are fucking amazing, you know, like.
Yeah, well, they were doing it right for what they were doing, you know.
Yeah. Like a lot of that early cool punk, like Good Riddance and like all, you know, Bigwig and all that shit. I liked all that shit.
Like my bands, like during that time, we were trying to like emulate bands more like Drive Like Jehu and like Hum and shit like that.
Yeah.
But like we definitely came from the ska shit. Like we definitely did the ska shit. Like very.
What was fucking Rancid's first band called?
Operation Ivy.
Yeah, you like that shit, right?
Yeah, dude, for sure. But you know what I'm saying? I saw Rancid's first tour ever, and when they were in Florida, I was at the first Rancid tour ever.
Dude, I like one Rancid album.
Yeah, dude, I didn't like any of that shit, dude. That shit was trash. But like, we were at the fucking.
There's one good record. You know which one it is?
Is it
Rancid? That album was.
That was the tour they were on. The other album hadn't come out yet.
Fast and like they played.
Yeah, dude.
Hardcore.
Well, Let's Go.
dude, that show was a fucking shit show because it ended up being a fight between a bunch of like Mohican ass punk rockers and then skinheads, and then
Yeah, that's what it was back
it was
then.
it was like a bunch of drama. Like by the time that played, you know what I mean?
You know, people talk about, they're like, I don't know, man. People talk about like Nazis and shit now. Dude, when I was a kid, there was a fucking shitload of Nazis that showed up to shows. There was always,
Yeah, dude.
There's always fucking stabbings. There was real fucking people there to fuck you up. There wasn't just somebody that said something stupid on the internet. They were there to fucking kill you.
Like, yeah, no, I got hurt really bad a couple times, but
bro,
also I also
90s,
was like,
they were sketchy going to shows, man.
Here's the thing, bro. In my town, like, so we threw this show at this, like, it was like a cheap $2 theater, right? And we convinced them to let us have a show, right? And we threw the first one and it went off fine. There was no incidents and we had no problems, so they allowed us to do a second one, right?
Mm-hmm.
The second time we did it, all these fucking skinhead dudes showed up, and honestly, it was only like 8 or 9 of them, honestly.
Yeah.
But like, my band played first, okay, and we had a good time and everything was cool. And then my homeboy's band that I joined later played second, and these dudes like formed a line like halfway through the pit and started doing the Sig Heil shit, right?
Yeah.
And so my boy Barf, who is from Germany, but he lived in America, and he was like, yo, what's up? Let's go high five these motherfuckers while they're Sig Heiling. And I'm like, okay, bet. And so they were still doing it. So we just ran across and they were doing it. We'd be like high fiving them and shit like that. And they got all mad, right? And they started to want to fight. And then literally, like, it was just a bunch of kids, right? Like 16, 17, 18, whatever. All these kids, like, as soon as these Nazis started to go crazy, like, all these kids turned around and went like, ah! You know what I mean? Like, and it was like this whole pushback, right? And like all these motherfuckers got pushed back and like onto the floor. And one of the dudes who was a skinhead was like at the bottom of the shit and got his arm broken, right? So that ended up kind of like shutting the whole show down because like this kid's arm got broken and like whatever.
Yeah, no, there was lots of that, man. It took years to run those motherfuckers out of the scene. They would just
all right, so after that show, I'm outside and somebody from the newspaper's there and they're talking to me and they're asking me what's going on. I'm like, yeah, these fucking stupid skinhead motherfuckers come and they fuck up everything we're doing, blah, blah, blah. And then they literally put what I say in the newspaper. And so then I become
they're all coming after you.
Yeah, then I've literally become a target for like all the skinheads in the like, it was called the Confederate Hammer Skinheads. I don't know, whatever chapter they were, but like that's what was going on in our area. So I was like their number one thing. So like I kept getting fucked with, like I kept getting like assaulted in the pit, like all this kind of dumb shit. I still, well, actually no, like I was gonna say I got some old teeth, but I got my tooth cap, so I ain't got them old skinhead chips in my teeth no more. But still, they was old, baby.
Yeah, dude. That's it was sketchy times back then, man. People don't realize that shit, you know. People act like some. I mean,
every show was a danger zone, bro.
It was, man. It really was, dude. You never knew what the fuck was gonna happen.
Like now, thinking about it, it's like, wow, going to a show is so safe compared to like when I was a kid.
Oh man, way more safe, you know. I mean, you might run into an asshole who just wants to have a fight. But back then, there was real fucking Nazis and real fucking skinheads out there at those fucking shows, man.
Yeah, dude.
You had to watch your shit, who you're running with, and everything, man.
Dang.
That's how it was.
Real shit, though, but that's why I got to go see, like, good death metal bands at the club that we used to play at because I was underage, but they knew, the bouncer dudes knew that I would, like, get it up with these fucking hoes in the pit, so they were like, they just would let me in, like, so I got to see Death, I got to see Malevolent Creation, I got to see
shit,
I got to see all these good shows at this one venue that I wouldn't have been allowed to because I was 16 and there was 18 and up venues.
Yeah, I got into Red Blood Club back in the day just because I was a crazy punk kid.
Hell yeah, bro.
So they would just let me, you know, they were serving me for years before they knew I was 21. You know, and so
Man, that was the deal though. Social currency shit is real.
yeah, always played in cool bands. Fortunately,
Yeah, bro. Keep it
yeah,
real.
so,
That's right.
well, fucking hey, dudes, my fucking iPad is dying, so I'm gonna have to get off of here.
Fuck yeah, man. Well, it was
Logan,
great. I'm glad. Thanks for
appreciate it.
fucking chilling, man.
Mykel, get your fucking ass to Sunshine Bar. I'll let you use all our gear. I'm not fucking joking. If you really
All right, I'll figure it out. Shit.
You're not
goddamn.
bitch. You're not figuring it out. You're not doing it. Don't even lie. It's all good. You're not.
I
Doing
mean,
it. I would.
well, now that I don't have to rent a van for an extra day, it actually could happen.
Okay, well, it's still probably
Because that drive will be just
let me
as long
know.
as the other
I
one.
will. Our jam room is like half a mile. I'm joking. Half a mile from Sunshine Bar, where we practice every fucking
Okay.
day. I personally will bring all of our cabs, 4 412s, 2 heads, an 810, a bass cab, and drums. If y'all want to play, and I'll let y'all use all that shit and take it back, and y'all can just party and just hang out, and I'll do it all.
Fuck,
Yeah,
that sounds hard to pass up.
I'm going to lay that shit on the line, bro.
Yeah, lay it on the line, dude.
I'm going to let these hoes know.
All right.
Well, fuck,
but
thanks,
anyways,
guys. I appreciate it. It was a good time.
Death metal goddamn fucking adventure / vacation right now. So it's like, let's go. Like,
it's a deathcation, brother.
yeah.
Right?
Hell yeah.
Fuck me. Well, it's good.
And I'll say this. Maybe if y'all play, Frozen Soul will play too. So figure it out. Let me know.
Bet. All right. Bet.
All right, Logan. I'm out, dude. Thanks for having me.
Later,
Everybody
guys.
that's been out with us all night. Thank you for hanging out. All that
Fuck
good
yeah.
shit. Appreciate it.
It was good seeing you.
All right, peace.
You guys have a good night. Hell yeah.